Alright, so hi friends, welcome to Mock at 18. Today I'm taking the test in front of my students, so the setting is different. So the whole objective is to ensure that you get a perspective on how a test can be taken. Alright. So before I start with the session, let's put certain things in perspective. One is some of you have a test on the 16th, some of you have CAT on the 22nd. We hardly have any days left, so I don't think you can add more knowledge in the last 7 to 10 days. But what you can ensure is that whatever knowledge that you have utilized it completely. That you can ensure. For that to happen, what I think is when you take a CAT, you must be in complete control. Now you must be in control of the whole 170 minutes. So for that, I think you must have a plan, and you must have a discipline to execute the plan. All right. So those are the two things that are required to do well, and obviously you must have the flexibility to tweak it depending upon the situation. CAT will throw a lot of challenge, but the key is to understand that if a challenge is thrown at you, it's thrown at everyone else, the same challenge. So long as you are able to handle it, you're good. So what we have is two sections. We all know this: QA, DI, section 1, English usage, logical reasoning, and reading comprehension in section 2. So first is, let's have a target. I'm sure you already have one. Okay, one target to me is I will look at attempting about 30 in each of the section. When I say attempt, I'll not say attempt 30, that is easy target. I'll say net score is about net 30 questions correct. So basically I'm aiming for high percentile. But at the bare minimum level, I think you should look at something that is close to at least 20 or about 20 in section 1. And close to about 25 plus in section 2 net questions. So that is sure to get you very good percentile. So we have one more thing to do. We have given 170 minutes to do this. So what my plan is to spend 80 minutes in section 1, 80 minutes in section 2, and I have 10 minutes left that I'll figure out at the end what needs to be done. Okay, these 80 minutes I'll spend like this. Okay, so where we're going to start is I'll start with section 2, then I'll move to section 1. My reason is very simple. I don't want to do logical reasoning and reading comprehension towards the end. Pretty painful. So I want to knock it off in the beginning itself. So when I do section 2, 80 minutes in section 2, I'm going to spend like this. I'll spend about 30 minutes doing EU. Mind you, I'll only mark those questions that I'm very sure of. Or let me put it this way. I'm not going to mark the question that I'm sure that I'm not sure. Okay. So we can never be kind of absolutely sure. No. So that is what I'll try and do in about. I'm hoping that I'll be able to do about 12 to 15. It's just a hope. Anything can happen depending upon the distribution of the question. Then comes logical reasoning. This is kind of flexible. I may do 1, I may do 2, I may do 3. It all depends upon how the question is thrown at me. And then I'll do RC. Okay. What I'll try and do is about 8 here and about 12 there. Something like that. Plan. Okay. And then I'll go to section 1. When I go to section 1, I'll try and do the easy QA. When I say easy QA, think I feel is easy. That is what I'm going to spend in the first 30 to 40 minutes. I'm hoping that I'll be able to knock off about 10 to 12. My hope. In the first 30 to 40 minutes. And then I'll do DI, which I believe I can do. Maybe 1, maybe 2. After that, I'll shift to round 2 of QA and DI. And I'll figure out what I have to do in last 10 minutes. Most of the time, it gets eaten by section 1. Most of the time. Unless, of course, I did not achieve this 30 and I've achieved in section 1, I'll spend. This is okay. So, the first thing that I do is, obviously, I don't know how many questions are going to come in each of these, let me call areas. I'm not sure of that. First is I want to get a idea of what the total number of questions. Am I seeing a paper that I'm used to seeing during the mocks, or I am seeing the paper that is very different from what I've seen in the mocks? And I want to get to know that upfront. So the one button that I'm going to press first is a button called question paper, right? So there you'll get all the questions in one shot. But here I don't have that facility, so I have a printout with me. So that will act as a question paper. I'm going to solve from whatever is given in the screen. Okay. So with this, let's get started. Let me clear the screen. So I'm going to start the timer. Alright, so I've started it. So first thing is I want to check QA, DI, LR, RC and EU. I'm just going to count the DIs and then study. So there is one DI here. Four questions. I can see one DI with 4 questions. One more DI with, what is it, 4 again, 3. One more DI. One more DI, 3. One more DI. So that's 4, 3, 4, 3. Okay. So there are about 4 questions, 4 DI set. So I think there's about 1436 types. So I'm used to this, okay. And let's do section 2. There is one LR, one RC, 4 question. One more RC which is 4 questions. One more RC I can see 4 questions. One more LR 4 question. One more RC 4 question. RC is now 16. One more LR which is 3 questions. 3 questions. Did I miss? I think 1, 2, 3. Sorry, 4 LRs. 4. Okay, so it's fine. So I think this is about what, 16. This is about 15. I think 31. So 19 here. 19 question is EU. So let's get started. So I have utilized about 2 minutes doing this. So let me keep this aside. So I'm going to first hit question number section 2. Okay. Let's start with question number 51. Okay. This is jumble sentence. Okay. There is a none of the above, which is always painful because I have to eliminate the option. Here is going to be a little tricky, but can we do? Let's do. Okay. What is it says? 2.5 years ago, her father received the grim news. So her father received a grim news that he was suffering from symptoms of Alzheimer. Okay, her father. Okay, she is focusing on her career, her other career. Okay, which is children's book author. Her career is author. Okay, her latest, what is happening to grandpa. That is the book that she has written. Is a touching, compassionate story about a young child who learns that a grandfather is suffering from Alzheimer disease. Okay, so her grandfather also suffering Alzheimer disease. As an author, she has taken up challenge of tackling subject that kids often don't understand. As an author, she's taken up challenge. I think there's a connection here, no? Book author, okay. Sadly, this book, like her past 2 books, What's Heaven, What's Wrong, and to me, stems from a first-hand family drama. First-hand family drama. So there is her first-hand. So her father is suffering. So I think. Yeah. Okay, let's check. EA, BD, both are there. B and then jumping like this. Okay. EA. Okay, this does make sense. B jumping D. BE. Sadly, though, this does make sense. Okay, so now none of these. So let's just check BD, CA. She is focusing on other career, successful children's book author. As an author, she has taken up challenge of tackling subjects. She is the father. Her latest book, What's Happening Drama. Sadly, this book. This is perfect. Okay. 51A. 52. Never seen this question before. What is this? For the word given below top of the table, match the dictionary definition on the left with the corresponding usage on the right. Okay. Fine. We are looking at caste. This seems okay. Register a vote. That's fine. Okay. So this would be every responsibility must cast a vote. So C goes to H. C goes to H. Okay. Perfect. Okay. So jumble sentence. The knowledge worker is gaining importance in the opening up of global competition. Global competition, knowledge worker. Okay. So the bait is no longer factor bonus, but much beyond that. Okay. Indian companies see the need to attract and retain good workers. From training session to spruce up their skill, fun parties. This is so. Moreover, employees recognize. Confusing later. 53. So we will mark for review. Normally I won't come back, but I'll just. Grammar is always problem. So we have to be careful with these things. Incorrect. I have to check for incorrect. Herbivores, birds do not have teeth. Do not. Herbivores. Teeth grind up the vegetation they eat. Teeth would make their skulls, their birds, their skulls too heavy and make flight difficult. Is it a part that contains which? Review. 54 chuck it. 55 is one more jumble paragraph. Okay, let's see this. He also mentions, so someone also, which means that needs a support, mentions the existential burdens on his brother. As much delicacy as subject will permit, many will be disappointed. In fact, they're disappointed that there is little introspective dwelling on his relation with Hillary Clinton. Bill Clinton, is it? Doesn't matter. Even from the early part of his life, he seems to have inspired extraordinary loyalty from his friends, most of whom he managed to involve in. Even from his early part of his life, okay, they will be disappointed. Who will be disappointed? Many will be disappointed. They will be disappointed. Many will be disappointed. He seems to extra loyalty will be disappointed. Okay, because early life is well told. Okay. I think that even from his the early life contains description about his. I think this has to come like this, no? Okay. Description of family life, abuses of father, dilemmas of his mother. He also mentions, okay, EA seems to be okay. EA. He jumping EA. This doesn't make sense. EA. PD. There is little interest dwelling on his relationship with Hillary. The early life contains. They will be no. I think this has to be directly connected. P and T. No. Yeah, this makes sense. 55. Also done. Oh, I love critical reasoning. I think I'm good at this. The findings of the study have significant relevance for. We have to find there is some study and it has to have relevance to someone. Okay, let's read this one. A study of effects of language on memory. Effect of language. So there is language. It has some effect on memory. That's what is mentioned by Loftus in 1975. They showed subject a film of traffic accident to two groups and then asked them questions about what they had seen. After a week, the subject were asked about the film again. One group of the subject were asked immediately after seeing the film, how fast were the cars going? How fast were the cars going when they hit each other? The other group of subject was asked, how fast were the cars going when they smashed into each other? Okay, hit each other and smashed into each other. When they tested later, the subject were asked if they had seen any broken glass in the film. They hadn't been any. Those subjects who had heard the word smashed remembered seeing broken glass scattered around after the accident. So what it says is a language has an impact on memory, which means the kind of words being used is impacting the memory. So it's like saying words has got impact on memory. So the findings of the study is relevant for whom? Relevant for, I believe, some of the people who would use words to impact memory, something like that, no? Let's say a moved subscribing severe penalties for rash drivers who cause accidents amounting to culpable homicide. Doesn't make sense. This doesn't make sense. A memory improvement course for students who score below the national average. It doesn't improve memory. Actually, words confuses memory, right? So this also doesn't make sense. People who are concerned about leading questions in court are like Arnab Goswami, or in police questioning of witness. So which means they can use the word to get answer out. So this definitely makes sense. C is perfect, no? C. How am I doing? 10 minutes. Not bad. Okay. LR. So whenever I see an LR, I have to take the first impression. So first LR is 57 to 60. Let me write it down here. Farmer 6 hens. These are numbers. Always dangerous. Numbers, even if you make one mistake here and there, is always dangerous. This is a big question mark. I am not too comfortable solving this one. I will try and avoid it. Okay. Let's see. This is another argument. Okay. What is the question says? A possible explanation of the predicament. So there is a problem or paradox, and I have to look for an explanation. Let's see. A letter from a Japanese ex-student to his American professor. Do you believe if I say the language can make a person different? Do you believe the language can make a person different? Okay, language making person difference. Okay. What I mean is this. Now I can speak Japanese and English. So you can speak both Japanese and English. Okay. When I was mainly speaking Japanese, I did not express myself much to other people. So when I'm speaking Japanese, I'm not able to express. It can be because of the circumstances that I had or the culture that I have. So this is probably because of the culture. Okay. Then I started speaking English and learned how to express myself. Here I'm expressing myself. Very good. And came to know who I was, what I was aiming for in the future. Now I'm back in Japan. My mind has started thinking in Japanese. Again, I seem to stop expressing myself. If I tell you what part of mine I like better, I prefer me speaking in English, even though my Japanese is better. So basically, he wants to express himself. That is why he believe. Okay, that could be one, or could be something else. Let's see. A possible explanation. Why? What is explained? The strong distinction levels of Japanese society, which makes free communication very difficult. So, Japanese culture impacts Japanese society. Japanese culture. Okay. We all lack. All. We all lack appropriate words to express ourselves. Why would we lack appropriate words? We can express in English, no? So this doesn't make sense. See, Japanese ex-student did not grasp anything that he was taught within the present American classroom. He understood everything. So this can't be the answer. Oh, when you eliminate the impossible, whatever remains, however improbable, must be the truth. So, how is the time? You're okay, no? Yeah, fine. You're fine. Oh, we have gone back. Okay. Oh, this is RC time. Where is my pen? RC question number 62 to 65. How is it going? This is what? Fashion being a language, fashion communication. Oh, okay. The small one. Okay. It's okay. 66 to 69 is another LR. 6 friends, their wives. This is good. This is like a normal reading logical reasoning question. There's something that will definitely attempt. So 60 to 69, I made a mark point of that. Okay. So 70 to 73, another RC. What is this? Society feel that it must control discipline citizen. Oh, okay. Slightly long. Question seems to be small. Okay. 74 to 77, another RC. Conscious approaching death. Blind. I think they put some book. Book. 78 to 81, LR. Volleyball. I don't like volleyball. 75.5. No, this is very dangerous. Even one mistake. So I have a big question mark. So 2 LR, I have got a question mark. Yeah. So see, by the way, guys, this is happening in a classroom. So one teacher just came and wished the students. Oh. Yeah. So all the best. Back to the story. Teacher, focus. Okay, 78 to 81 is out. I think I am tough. 82 to 85. Fourth RC. What is it? Attempt to explain prophecy about future. I can see some flower. 300 miles. My God, this is long. Okay. Josh. Fill in the blanks. Okay. However, the adults in the audience may find even these blank effects a relief, given the overwhelming blank of most of the film. However, the adults in the audience may find even these blanks, so some bad effects, no? Some bad effects a relief, given the overwhelming blank. So some bad. Okay, even some bad effects. Okay, let's do. Which word do I know? Overwhelming tempo doesn't make sense. Speed doesn't make sense. Something bad, no? Blandness. I think that makes sense. Traction doesn't make sense. Yeah, blandness makes sense. Yeah, blandness. What about the first word? I don't know gosh, but I know gaff. Gaff is blunder, no? Gaffs by media. Gaffs in the media. It's a blunder that you say. Gaff effect doesn't make sense. I think gosh. I don't know what it means, but blandness makes sense. So let's go with B. Okay. Okay. Huh? Despite the blank that has characterized much of Vietnamese history, despite, in spite of something bad, probably, no? That characterizes my history, a nationalist blank has remained the form of anti-colonization, anti-imperialism. The nationalist what? Nationalist movement, something like that, no? So despite some, what is it, divide or something, no? Despite the divide. Divisiveness, divisions. Oh, ouch. Oh, what should I do? Despite the. Okay, let's look at the second word. Nationalist movements, nationalist colony. Nationalist colony does make sense, no? National colonies has the anti-colonization. That does make sense. Nationalist consistency. Well, I've never heard such. That doesn't make sense. Nationalist bridge. Nationalist bridge, nationalist continuity, movement continuity. Does this make sense? Divisiveness, okay. Despite the divisiveness that has characterized much of Vietnamese history, a nationalist continuity has remained in the form of anti. That makes sense. That makes sense. A makes sense. Okay. How are we doing? 34. Oh, not bad, not bad. Neck. Okay, let's see. The word is given below. The four choose the option corresponding sentence in which usage is incorrect. Be very careful. Incorrect. These are the kind of questions where you see the word is so simple and suddenly realize it can be so complex. And you always get confused. The company that he founded in 1983 is now an albatross around his neck. Making losses. Okay. Problem. This sounds okay. Your little brother who cannot sit still for 5 seconds is a pain in the neck. This we say, no, pain in the neck. Little brother who cannot stay still is a pain in the neck. Is a pain. This is okay. He stuck his neck out. Alright. For the deal because he thought he could make some big money. Stuck his neck out. Two companies are neck to neck in competition, win over customers. Neck to neck. Neck and neck, no? Neck and neck. Two companies should be neck. Neck and neck. You say neck and neck. They are neck and neck. You don't say neck to neck. Neck and neck. Should I take a risk? 88. I'll mark 88. I'm going to mark it for review. So I've taken a risk with 88, which I normally don't. But I'll mark for review. Okay, let's. Eyes. Oh, this is okay. Eyes. Same thing, no? Incorrect. My mind is still with the old one. Neck and neck, but forget it. Move on. Where are we? 32. 89 questions already done. Okay, this sounds fun. She cried her eyes after her husband died. She cried her eyes after some problem. She cried her eyes. She cried her eyes. She cried. What is. Okay. We had a bird's eye view of the old town from the top of the city wall. This is perfect. Bird's eye view. Martha married an abusing younger man with a roving eye. I don't know what that means. And a habit of spending his days. But sounds okay. She was a girl with stars in her eyes and dreams of being famous. This is okay. This is okay. These two are okay. So this goes okay. She cried her eyes. She cried her eyes something. I think something is missing. She cried her eyes out. Something is missing. Definitely there's a problem here. Wait. 2 questions. Sure. Yeah. Okay. This is given below 5 sentences. Each sentence pair of sentences. At least from the at least word, select the most appropriate word AOB to form sentences. The sentences are formed by options that indicate the word, which may be selected to correctly complete the set of sentences. From the option given, choose the most appropriate option. Okay. It would be hard. It would not be wrong to say politicians should have leeches. Oh God. What leeches? I don't know. He has been culled. No idea. I know this. Aberration. Aberration is deviation. Aberration is deviation. Okay, let's check this. The sole of a shoe should be designed in a manner such that it can take constant. It can't be this aberration, no? It has to be this aberration A. So third is A. Third is A. Third is A. So this goes. Third is A. Third is, oh God. Now it's going to be problem. Action. She is object unabashed. Amorphous. Amorphous sounds chemistry types. Amorphous. I think it. Does it help in any way? B. Doesn't help. Chuck it. I don't know. 90. One more gone. Okay. Oh, we are back to the fourth Allah. Alfonso 6 car. This is what is he doing? 1 January, February, Alfonso 1 car is there. Tuesday. So DI, but the percentages are okay. 25%, 15%. I'm not too sure. Which is bad news. I can only see one LR. So I think RC has to rescue me. It's going to be painful. I don't see how I'm hitting 30 otherwise. I don't know. Maybe the. I don't know. I don't know. Okay, back to this. Do any words? Billowing, brandish, blandish. Credence, I know. Credence, I know. Delirious also, I know. Delirious. There's a Christian band, Delirious. Yeah, delirious, I know. Let's see. Let's check delirious. The number of species edible, while others have been recorded as deleters delirious. Can't be this delirious. It has to be A. Has to be A. Fourth is A. What nonsense. Stupid. Why did he give an option 4? Oh, 3. Credence, credibility, truth, credence, okay. I am surprised that the plaintiff's hyperbolic allegations and inflated damage claims are given any credence. It has to be credence, any truth, any credit. So it has to be A. So third one is A. Third is A. Third A. Oh, A. Oh shit. Sorry. Which one I know? Brandish. Okay, let's try this. I have seen this whole body of soldiers upon a word of command draw their swords at one and brandish them in the air. Brandish. Blandish. Blandish is sweet talking, no? Blandished. Brandish. Think brandish. Brandish in the air. This is brandish in the air. So what is this? This is A. Second is A. Where is A? Okay, so if second is A, rest everything is fine. Only problem is that one. Oh God. A. Brandish in the air. I'm wasting time. It's okay. Whole body of common sword. One's brandish in the air. Brandish. I'll go with it. Brandish. 94. Okay, one more. Do I know any word? Dissident. I know. Dissident. Political dissident. The guy who's like Arvind Kejriwal was once upon a time a political dissident. Okay, that I know. He's the first one. Different. Oh yeah, different. Okay. A survey of history of Christianity tells a disturbing tale. One wherein dissident cries. It has to be dissident cries for reform result in accusation of heresy and witchcraft. It has to be dissident. B. So it has to be B. So these two go. So what should I know now? Either the second one or A or the fourth one. What do I know? Conflate. Seed. Seed is concede. Seed. Joining. And secede is secede is moving away. Okay, let's see. If the minority in such case blank rather than let's check this word. If the minority in such case is blank, it will make a precedent which in turn will divide and ruin them. So divide, I need to secede. B. Okay. Secede. Seed is closing, joining. No. So B. So fourth is B. Where the hell is fourth? So this one. B. 95 B. So we have 6 more minutes to hit the half an hour button. 5 more questions. So not bad. How many I didn't do? 3 I didn't do so far. Oh, this is always painful. Does not fit the sequence. Always painful. Okay, with footage including walloping hippos, galloping herds of antelope and lunging hyenas, it really shows the potential of drones in wildlife filmmaking. So, we're talking about drones in wildlife filmmaking. So, whether it's an aerial shot of surfers riding giant waves on the coast of Oahu, somewhere, or an eerie journey through ice caves in Alaska, we have downloaded up 6 of the best videos filmed in drones around the world. So, okay, more general. This is kind of specific. Okay, by using a drone, he gives. Who is he? कौन है? कोई तो है. Okay, he gives you a rare look at the shape of the waves coming in, the flow of the surfers, Bay motion barrels. Okay, कुछ तो हो रहा है. A state of art video being one created by photographer Will. That's a he, is it? Using his Beetle copter, the Sunny Free takes a drone in the safari. Safari and waves. Safari will happen in the jungle, no? So how can it be waves? I think safari, waves, flow of surfers in a bay. Safari jungle. Drones in wildlife filmmaking. I think you are out, Dada. C doesn't make sense. State of the video one created by B to C D with footage including. I think perfect. C will be out. So I think C would be good. So 96 will be C. 97. If that's what it is, there is little wonder Britain is no longer capable of marching into somebody else's country. Britain does not want to march into somebody else's country and force the indigenous population to wear ill-fitting suits, make us all fried breakfast. Okay, they're saying Britain should not end some. I should think that when the English spirit of cricket, what is this? Battle self-deprecating into the view down the ground. The Australian spirit of cricket spits, readjusts his box and growls. Struth, what happened to you, mate? Do you blow all the housekeeping money at... Who is this guy? Andrew is the same guy. It's a different fellow, no? This is confusing. And that to me is what was truly... Chuck it. Review. 97 is a review. Okay, what about this? Always painful. According to Amnesty International, in August 2012, despite the failure of Mexican authorities, despite the failure of Mexican authorities to meet human rights conditions, failure of let's focus. For Mexican authorities to meet human rights conditions set by US as a part of Merida initiative, the US State Department recommended that US release 15% of funds. 15% of funds to Mexican, and they did some shit. That's what A says. Okay. B. Americans must follow progressive lead of countries such as Uruguay and Bolivia, or somebody else, in exploring alternative military response of war on drugs, which has been. So this is too far apart, A and B. It is undeniable that US discharged extravagant amounts of military aid to Mexico with a scandalous. So there's a connection between A and C. This aid may be this aid. Which aid? This aid. This aid, may have since been spent on equipment and training of some security services that protect now accusing. So I think clear connection. No, B, C, and A is clearly connected. These B is out of place. B is out of place. Yeah, Uruguay, Bolivia out of place. 98. 4. Oh, grammar. All these sentences looks the same. So let's pick one sentence and check that. The bamboo sharks are just as easy to breed. Blank. Not much market for them. The bamboo shark is just as easy to breed, but they are much larger and are so common that there are not much market for them. Let's analyze this. But they go much larger and are. This R is what? R has to go to bamboo shark, no? And common that there are not much. This R is for market. So market is singular. So it cannot be R. It has to be is. So these two goes. So these things are there. What is different? Thus is it? Thus conclusion. Thus there are common. Oh, thank God. There. This is a wrong there. No, there is. Oh, this was easy one. 99. Gift. Thank you. Oh, grammar. Incorrect. No, you have to check the incorrect ones. William Butler Yeats wrote 2 poems, which are together, which are 2 poems, which are so together known as this. The first is Sailing to Somewhere, and their sequel. It has to be its sequel. No, it's so clearly 2 is wrong. So this goes. So I need to know either 3 or 4. The former is considered easier of the 2 to understand. It contains multiple meanings and emotions, and the poet uses various literary devices to communicate them. Poet uses. So good. 30 minutes. And in 30 minutes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 I have not done. I'm not really sure about two questions, which is 87, 89. So I don't know whether I'll finally mark. Okay, I'll decide that later. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which means about 14. Now I have to decision time. So the problem is now I can only do one LR. That I'm not one LR out of the three, and I'll do that one LR. The others are dangerous. If I start doing those, I'll get stuck and I don't know what is going to happen. So what I'll do, I'll do one LR, and which means probably 4 more 18. So if you have to hit a score of 30, you have to do all the 4 RCs, which is painful. So I have kind of 50 minutes now. So I have to try and do this one LR in about 10 minutes. Leave 40 minutes for the 4 RC, 10 minutes each. Sounds like a plan. Okay, let's hit the LR. Which one was it? I'll do 66 to 69. So let's say control. Where is it? Fifth. What was it? 66 to somewhere 66? No. This one only. Yeah. Okay, this is one of the things I have to do is I have to be very careful. Don't panic. There's no problem. Do aram se. Okay. Let's see, what is it? 6 friends, their wives, and belong to some place, and they have play some games. So 4 things. So who are the 6 friends? G, S, M, B, H, J. So let's write G, S, M, B, H, and J. This drawing lines is my weakness. I feel more in control if I draw these lines when it comes to LR. So we need 1, we need 2, and we need 3 things. Okay. So we need wives. Who are the wives? S, R, D, M, T, K. Okay, very good. So S, R, D, M, T, and K. They are from 6 cities. A, J, G, K, N, J, 2J. Jaipur, Jammu. Jaipur, Jammu. Okay, so cities. So A, Jaipur, no JP, I'll do. K, G, K, N, and Jammu. I'll write JA. Okay, they're playing games. C, F, V, S, T, B. Very good. So games. C, F, V, S, T, B. Okay. Let's do one by one. Husbands of Dolly, Trishna, D, T, K do not play volleyball, cricket. So D, T, and K, they do not play cricket. Cricket, football. My mind is, I'm reading something, I'm thinking something else. Which means who plays? Other has to play, no? Which is S, R, and M, no? Yeah. So which means S, R, M has to play football or volleyball. Okay. The one from Guntur plays cricket. So if you are from Guntur, you must have a C. Joginder plays football. He is from Jammu. This is very good. Joginder plays football, and he is from Jammu. Okay, so Jammu goes and football goes. Okay. Mahinder and Harinder are married to Sita and Monica respectively, but not from Guntur. Very good. Mahinder and Harinder are married to Sita and Monica respectively. Mahinder is married to Sita. Where are you, Sita? Here, no? And Kone Dusra? Harinder is to Monica. Very good. And they are what do you say? They are not from Guntur. So if they are not from Guntur, they also cannot play cricket. Okay, very good. And anything else? Oh, so is this F? No, this is F. If it is F, it has to be either SR or M. S and M is already taken. So which means that person must be from R. That person must be from R. One of these people must be volleyball. So either this person is volleyball or this person is volleyball. Okay, take it. Fair enough. The men from Jaipur and K are TT and volleyball player respectively. Men from Jaipur is TT and K is volleyball. Bhupinder is from Noida. Thank you, Bhupinder, for giving that awesome information. Bhupinder is from Noida, which means anything. Okay, leave it. Rama is married to the man from Jammu. Rama? Who is Rama? Achha, Rama is a girl, okay. I already got it. It was a free thing. Mahinder plays snooker. Where are you, Mahinder? You play snooker. which means if you have to play snooker, you have to play volleyball. So now, acha, this is KB, no KB. So KB, K has to go there, which also means GC and JT. GC and JT has to be here, no? So this can be either GC or this can be JT. What J is this? Jammu, Jaipur wala J, no? Jaipur. JT. So GC, JT. Can I fill anything? So GJ has gone. GJ has gone. K is gone. So matlab A has to come here. CT is gone. B is gone. B has to come here. Anything else? That's all I can think of. Okay, so let's start. Who is married to the man from K? K. Who is married to the man from K? M is married from the man from K. So that has to be Monica. The person who plays snooker belongs to which place? Person who plays snooker belongs to A. Person who plays snooker belongs to A. This is the awesomeness of this kind of question, no? Once you get it. Which games is played by Bhupinder? Where are you, Bhupinder Ji? Where are you, B? Which game? B. What is B? Bad. Thank you. And who is the wife of Surinder? Where are you, Surinder? Surinder. Shit. कुछ होगा क्या? Cannot written there. DTK. Can be anyone, no? Yeah, cannot. All right. So we have 45 minutes. 4 RC. That's the most painful thing to do. So let's do RC. Where is the first one? The first RC is at 62, no? 62. Control A. Let's go to 62. Where are you? 62. First RC. Acha, I'll tell you what I do with an RC. Okay, so that obviously I'm not going to read it in my mind, because then what will you do staring at the screen? So I'm going to read aloud. Okay. Normally I read it in my mind, which is slightly faster than reading aloud. But still, so 2-3 things you see me doing. One is when I start reading an RC passage, I'm going slow. The reason why I do that is because this topic is chosen me. I'm not chosen this topic. Okay. So I have to get used to it. Second of all, you'll see me trying to understand, reading it completely, and after giving one read, I skim again. So to keep everything fresh. So I will read it completely, then I'll go skim. So let's read this one. Okay, let's read. Okay, we are good. We have good 40 minutes. So good 10 minutes per passage. Fine, life is good. So let's take. For as long as it has existed, fashion, being a language, has always been used as a means of communication. Fashion being a language. Fashion is used as a means of, it's a language. And it has used the meaning of communication. Awesome. This very particular kind of communication takes place at 2 levels, an open one and hidden. Oh, there is an open level and there is a hidden level. There is in fact an underlying fact, a creative value left to each individual that allows the transmission of ambiguous and equivocal messages. Think of eroticism of neglected lace, the hardness of riding boots, or the provocativeness of some metal details. Okay, he's talking about fashion having language and hidden and open meanings are there. Okay, let's read. If you agree that fashion is a language, we should emphasize that it's a very sophisticated one. And in a way, a complementary one. It completes. A tool for articulating and supporting words rather than substituting them, whatever that means. Okay, but I'm going to take that fashion as a very sophisticated language. And if we agree that fashion is distinct from style, it is different from style, we must admit that it is acknowledged codes a variable. The variation can occur at different levels, mainly but not only visually, often revamping outdated meanings. The system of constantly shifting meanings, codes and values is in fact fundamental to fashion as we understand it in our culture. So fashion is something that is keep changing. That's what he's saying, no? Keep changing. Designers know this well, and they are first to perceive signs of instability. These instabilities, ambiguities, and ambivalences, described by Fred Davis in his excellent book on the subject, drive creativity to and fro between opposites such as young, old, male, female, work, play, simplicity, complexity, revelation, concealment, freedom, constraint, conformism, rebellion, eroticism, chastity, discretion, overstatement, and so on. The field where the game of change is played is framed within a couple of constantly recurring antithetic meaning. Okay, fine. So there are these differences. Okay, fashion delights us, but playing into tension between these couples, we derive a friction from the contradiction they suggest. So let's take away this from that. Okay, it's very sophisticated language. There are these contradictions that fashion takes. Okay, let's go to the next paragraph. We may tired of a look, but whenever one of these themes returns, its freshness is restored. Our fascination with this theme seems endless. James Cars, a professor of philosophy at New York University and a friend of mine, in one of his books divides the world of human relations into finite and infinite games. What is the difference? In the former case, the goal of the game is to select a winner. In the latter, it's to play the game forever. Incidentally, the latter is typical of a game of children, which were in fact the author's chief source of inspiration, which means they want to keep on playing on and on and on and on without selecting a winner. Without doubt, fashion is an infinite game, which means they want to keep on playing. Since nobody is interested in starting the ultimate trend, the final one. Though changes in fashion correspond to macro changes in cultures or societies, they nevertheless required human action, the work of creative people, of industry, and the complicity of consumers. Fashion, after all, does not happen by accident. So we need somebody to do something. It does not happen through accident. The fashion industry purposefully identifies garments and accessories as indicators of social status. Historians have suggested that this has been so since the 14th century. 14, okay. Okay. Nowadays, this identification has become a carefully planned and greatly accelerated activity. In the eternal ping-pong game between antithetical meanings, the motivated force for creativity within fashion nearly always is often cultural. So he's talking about culture being something. Okay. When Chanel, let's stick to that, huh? When Chanel urged her wealthy clients to dress like their maids, she was playing on the dialects between rich and poor, the high and low status. But the reason for attraction to these particular themes and the reason for fashion's success was their ability to intuit the predominant social tensions of the moment. In this case, ideas about uncertainties of wealth and power initiated by economic unrest of the 1930s. That's it, okay. So, skimming. Just to take things in mind. So it talks about fashion being a language, then it talks about having hidden no open meaning, then it talks about fashion have this conflict and designers using this conflict to create things, and then someone says that fashion is something about a game, no, the endless infinite game, and then fashion about culture. What is something? Garment nowadays carefully planned activity, ping pong culture. Okay. All right. So let's attack. Question number 1. According to the passage, which of the following statement correctly describe one of the levels of communication through fashion? 2 levels, no? Open, hidden. So we'll have to go there. Before reading the option, let's quickly go there and read once. Whenever you go to the question, arm with all. Don't let the question setter control you. You control him. Okay, so let's read this one. This very well particular kind of takes me 2 levels, an open one and hidden one. There is fact, an underlying fact, a creative value left to each individual. There is an underlying fact, okay, left to each individual that allows transmit ambiguous and equivocal message. Think of eroticism or neglected lace, okay. Preparedness, submitted details. Okay, let's check this. Open level leads to creative value. Open level leads to creative value. Underlying fact, no? Creative value left to it. That is, I don't think it's open level creative, which is easily understood by everyone, but it is shrouded by transfer. I don't think this makes sense. This doesn't make sense. The closed level, there was no closed level, no? There was a hidden level. So there goes all of the above. The hidden level communicates creative value, which can lead to transmission and ambiguous equivocal message. I'm sure of this. Option C. Let's go to 63. According to the passage, what is the relevance of distinction between fashion and style? You remember seeing it? I remember seeing it, paragraph number 2. Fashion, style. I remember that here somewhere. If we agree that fashion is a language, we should emphasize very sophisticated one and a complement, a tool of articulate supporting words rather than substituting them. And if we agree that fashion is distinct from style, we must admit that its acknowledged codes are variable. That's what it says, okay. There can be significant variation in fashion codes by use of designer. Makes sense. There is significant variation in style codes. Let's see. If we agree fashion is distinct from style, we must agree that its acknowledged codes are variable. किसका है? It's this variation can often. It's not. It has to be fashions, no? This fashions. Fashions is variable, so it has to be fashion. It has to be fashion. Fashion codes are variable, not style. Understanding the variability of fashion code made fashion universal, which is channel. वो तो बाद में है ना? Why are you here? Yeah. Perfect. Huh? According to the passage, role of contradiction. Who said? Fred Davis. कौन था Fred Davis? Our infinite game वाला fellow. Where is he? That is the other guy. Where are you, Fred Davis? Let's read this one. The instabilities, ambiguities, ambivalence described Fred Davis in his excellent book of subject, derived creativity to and fro between opposites, such as young, old, male, female, workplace, simplicity, complexity, revelation, concealment. Where freedom considered all that. The field where the game of change is played is framed within couples of instantly recurring antithetic meaning. Fashion delights is playing with this tension in these people. We derive friction and contradiction they suggest. Okay. Designers often avoid this contradiction in order to become controversial. Suna? Alien, no? A goes. Designers may use this well-known contradiction to be more creative. Designers may utilize this contradiction in order to specialize in particular genre and achieve fame and recognition. I don't think anything has been discussed. Design often comes with fashion magazines. Where have we come from? So I think it would be option B, 65. Which of the following other which you can say fashion infinite game? One other. Or dusra fellow. James someone. Yeah. What is the difference? Former case goal different incidentally the real which without doubt fashion infinite game since nobody is interested in starting the ultimate trend. There is no such thing as an ultimate trend. Let's pick that. Fashion trends are numerous and cyclical. Maybe. No one in fashion talks about ultimate trend. No one in fashion talks about ultimate trend. I think this one. Let's check. Though designers believe in ultimate trend, fashion magazine. Where are you? Why are you here? Time pass. The author calls fashion based on his mass appeal. No. Okay. Fashion trends are numerous cyclical. No one talks. Okay. I'm gonna go. Nobody's interested in starting an ultimate trend. Okay. That makes sense. No one in fashion talks about it. I think it makes sense. Okay. 65 is fine. Okay. One passage done. 4 questions. No, typically what happens as I keep doing passage after passage, number of questions that I do keeps on reducing because energy keeps on reducing. Okay, let's see which one is the next one. Next one was 70 to 73. You're already there 16, so let's do 70 to 73. Let's read this one. How long is this? But now there is no choice. If you have to hit 30 questions, I have to solve all. So we are okay, no? 30 to half an hour for 3 passages, 10 minutes each, it's fine. Okay, let's see this. You see, society feels that it must control or discipline the citizen. Society wants to discipline its citizen. मतलब discipline करके उसको cage में डालने का. Shape his mind according to religious, social, moral, and economic patterns. One of our most difficult problem is what we call discipline, and it is really very complex. अच्छा वो problem is discipline. Now is discipline necessary at all? Good question. Most of us feel, especially while we are young, there should be no discipline. That we should be allowed to do whatever we like, and we think that is freedom. But merely to say that we should or should not have discipline, that we should be free and so on, has very little meaning without understanding the whole problem of discipline. So I think the author is going to tell us what is the real problem of discipline is. We will wait and see what he says. Okay. The keen athlete is disciplining himself all the time, is he not? His joy in playing games and the very necessity to keep fit makes him go to bed early, refrain from smoking, eat the right food, and generally observe the rules of good health. His discipline is not an imposition or a conflict, but a natural outcome of his enjoyment of athletics. Alright, great. Now, does discipline increase or decrease human energy? Oh God. इसके बाद energy है. Some energy he has. Does discipline increase it or does discipline decrease it? Human beings throughout the world, in every religion, in every school of thought, impose discipline on the mind, which implies control, resistance, adjustment, suppression. Is all this necessary? If discipline bring about a greater output of human energy, then it is worthwhile, then it has meaning. But if merely suppresses human energy, it is very harmful and destructive. So he's saying that human energy hai, if the discipline destroys human energy, then it is kind of bad. Okay. All of us have energy, and the question is whether through discipline that energy can be made vital, rich and abundant, and whether discipline destroys whatever energy we have. I think this is a central issue. Many human beings do not have great deal of energy. किसके पास तो है नहीं. The whatever little energy that we have gets smooth, smothered and destroyed by controls, threats and taboos of the society. And does discipline give increased energy to individual who has little more to begin with? Does it make his life rich and full of vitality? Yeah. When you're young, as you all are, you're full of energy, are you not? You want to play, you rush about to talk, you can't sit still, you're full of life. Then what happens? As you grow up, your teacher begin to curtail energy by shaping it, directing it into various molds. And when at last you become men and women, the little energy that you have left is smooth, smothered by society, which says that you must be proper citizen, you must behave in a certain way. Through so-called education in compulsory society, the abounding energy you have when you are young is gradually destroyed. So simple story. He says that discipline अच्छा है नहीं है. Why? It destroys energy. Thank you so much. Now can the energy you have at present be made more vital through discipline? तेरे पास जो भी बचा है can be made vital. If you have only a little energy, can discipline increase it? If it can, then discipline has meaning. But discipline really destroys one energy, then discipline must obviously be put aside. Now we can see the author has already become repetitive. This happens in most of the passages that we don't like reading. But finally he's only going to say one idea, he keeps on repeating. So the size of the passage, by the way, doesn't matter. Huh? Okay. So if you keep on reading complete, let's see. What is energy that we all have? So now he's explained what energy is. Energy is thinking, feeling. It is interest, enthusiasm, greed, passion, lust, ambition and hate. Painting pictures, inventing machines, building bridges, making roads, cultivating the fields, playing games, writing poems, singing, dancing, going to temple, worshipping. These are all expressions of energy. Energy also create illusion, mischief and misery. The very finest and most destructive qualities are equally the expressions of human energy. But you see, the process of controlling and disciplining this energy and letting it out in one direction and restricting it to another becomes merely a social convenience. The mind is shaped according to the pattern of particular culture, and thereby energy is gradually dissipated. So our problem is, can this energy, which in one degree or another we all possess, be increased, given greater vitality? If so, to do what? What is energy for? Is it the purpose of energy to make war? Is it to invent jet planes and innumerable other machines? To pursue some guru? To pass examination? To have children? To worry endlessly over the problem and that? Or can energy be used in a different way so that our activities have significance in relation to something that transcends them all? Surely if the human mind, which is capable of storing energy, is not seeking reality of God. अच्छा वो है. So basically what he's saying, if I can sum up in 2 lines, he is basically saying discipline destroys energy. And what is you supposed to do with your energy? Seek God. Okay. Is not seeking God, then every expressed energy becomes a means of destruction and misery. To seek reality requires immense energy, and if man is not doing that, he is dissipating energy in ways which create mischief, and therefore society has to control him. Acha, it's like a vicious cycle. You're not seeking God within energy, therefore you're doing some time pass within energy, then society has to control it, and the energy get destroyed. So basically he's telling all of you, seek God. Don't take cat. It is controlling your energy. Education controls, no? That's what he's saying. Where are you? I got lost. Did you focus? Now is it possible to build energy in seeking God or truth, and the process of discovering what is true, to be a citizen who understands the fundamental issues of life and whom society cannot destroy? Are you following this? Is it a bit too complex? Yes. It is, no? And we should also tell him, we are following this, we are reading this because we are forced to read. Because of, to get to I am. What all we have to do? You see, man is energy, and if man does not seek truth, this energy becomes destructive. Therefore, society controls and shapes the individual, which smothers the energy. That is what happened to majority of grown-up people all over the world. And perhaps you have noticed another interesting and very simple fact, that the moment you really want to do something, you have the energy to do it. What happens when you keen to play a game, immediately have energy, do you not? And that very energy becomes the means of controlling itself. So you don't need outside discipline. In search of reality, energy creates its own discipline. The man who is seeking reality spontaneously becomes the right kind of citizen, which is not according to the pattern of any particular society or government. So I'm going to do one bit of skimming once. It is very important, the skimming part. Don't skim in the beginning. Skim in the end. That helps you remember everything very, very crystal clear in the head. Okay, so it's very sad. He talks about discipline necessary hai kya pucha. Then he talked about does it decrease human energy? Discipline not. Okay. When you are young, what happens? Acha, school destroys your energy. Bola wo idhar. What is energy? He explained. Then finally he said God hai. The athlete example. Where is athlete? No, before you read, just go back and read once more. So otherwise you will get confused with the option. Where is it? Okay. Where is it? The keen athlete is disciplining himself all the time. Is he not? His joy in playing games and very necessity to keep fit makes him go to bed early, refrain from smoking, eat the right food, and generally observe the rules of good health. His discipline not an imposition or a conflict, but a natural outcome of his enjoyment of athletics. So I think that he wants to say this, no? Athletics to some natural outcome. Let's see which option. When discipline is inborn, we enjoy it. Inborn? Oh, not sure of this. Games generally discipline naturally. What nahi hai. You enjoy a game. It's not saying when one here, see, perfect. One really enjoys doing something, discipline will follow as a natural outcome. I think this is 100% true. Athletes do not need imposing discipline; they are naturally disciplined. No. This C is perfect. C 70, 71. The general effect of education. What is it? Destroys. Which option? B. I don't think we have to go back. We don't have to go back. C. Author discipline and controlling discipline is social gimmick. He did not say social gimmick. No, I don't think he was so harsh. Necessary evil. Merely a social convenience at the cost of human potential. That sounds completely undesirable. I think B is perfect. No? B is perfect. Yeah. 73. According to the energy is greed, lust. I think he gave a huge list. I still can remember everything there. No? Where is that? Where is the thing? Oh, it's gone up. Shit. Interest, greed, lust. You see? Less than 10 minutes. After reading one passage completely, skimming it again. Okay, now these questions were little simpler ones. But even if there were much more complex questions, we can still do it. So, good going. So, where are we now? So, just counting gives boost. So, I did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5, 19, 5. So, 14 I did from there. 4 I did logical reasoning. 8 so far. So, 12 plus 14 is 26. So I think we'll hit 30. 8, a lot of times. So where's the next one? 74. How is it? But we'll read everything completely. Conscious of her approaching death, she has broken at last a lifetime of practice of concealment, of stashing the truth away in a manner of the papers, mementos molding in her battered travel tongue. The woman in her 18s, her bones aching in the humid heat of summer, her step cautious in winters, frozen treachery, unwinds in past. Senses twisting and spiraling in an unstoppable black flows across the pages. The urgency of the project is insistent. Impending foreclosure flays her on, reopening old wounds, forcing her to confront life in all its bewilderment and pain. It's talking about someone at 80, about to die. Okay. This, in the sparest of term, is the framework of the blind assassin. So that, okay, perfect. So he's talking about a novel. The novel is Blind Assassin. That's the story. Okay. A novel which has won for the Canadian writer Margaret Atwood this year's Booker's Prize. Her previous near winners were The Handmaid's Tale, Cat's Eye, and Alias Grace. In her latest book, Atwood explores again a theme central to our fictional universe. What happens to relationship, to human potential, to the possibility of happiness when women are kept subordinate by their inferior status and locked in silence. So, okay, great. The book is about some women. What happens to her when she is locked in silence? Okay. Iris Chase. Who is that? Acha, the woman who unravels her past across the pages of Blind Assassin. So she is the character in Blind Assassin. It at first sight, an improbable victim of history. The grandfather of an entrepreneur who built an empire out of the manufacture of buttons and cheap clothing for the masses. She has lived for the most part of her life cocooned from economic hardship. In her narrative, she conjures up the whimsical splendors of Avalon, the equivocatively titled domain her grandfather's built in celebration of a new wealth and status and the place that which she spent in childhood. But basically, she had a good life. She had a good life. Okay. But I think something happened. Reliving her marriage to a young tycoon with political ambitions, it takes us into the sumptuous between the war worlds of the highly moneyed, the first-ship fashions, the dinner parties, the Atlantic crossing on luxury liners. Such landscape, replete with nostalgia, have in our own times yielded rich pickings to advertisers and commercial filmmaker aware of the power of the past. In Atwood's case, however, evoking a class experience characterized by profligacy and privilege is not done to beguile us to set the book on the course of film right. Rather, is established polarity between material advantage and emotional poverty. Between the possibilities opened up by access to plenty and reality futile empty lives. In real sense, this is not a political novel, but also a morality tale. Oh, it's okay, this girl had a good life, but she had an empty life. Wow. In the book's opening pages, information is thrown at the reader about variety of sources. From the narrative we do not yet understand to be Iris, from newspaper clippings, and from a book written by Laura Chase, Iris' sister. The last carries immediate poignancy, for we already know Laura to be dead, her car being plunged in from a bridge, and there is a speculation this was suicide. This choice of structure allows Atwood to introduce from the start a sense of contentious nature of experience. There is a world of difference between the clipped reports of pro-establishment local paper and dead Laura's unfolding of emotion. A novel is high-intensity story of unmarried love which generated shockwaves following the publication in the late 1940s. The structure also built in elasticity, enabling the writer not only to throw the past against the present, but also to change pace, to intensify and then release in a way it tightens a hold on our sensibility, propelling us to deep into mystery. So basically the author so far is saying the book is an awesome book. Okay, it's like a Christopher Nolan book. That's true. Which is the movie? Ah, okay. Okay, where are we? Okay. There is a further dimension to this structure. Through it, we, the readers, find ourselves repeatedly revising the assumptions we formed at the novel's beginning. In a manner of landscape viewed from a moving vantage point, the story shifts, rearranges itself, disclose element once hidden from the view. Okay, story keeps, okay. To specify the changes would be to give away too much of the plot, reducing the novel's capacity to suppress and challenge. What Atwood is attempting, one senses, is not a bid for authorial cleverness designed to leave the reader stunned and bemused, but rather a journey towards the truth, which invites her reader to question, reformulate, and reinterpret. Despite this old technology form, this is an interactive novel. The novel talks to you. For the reader to accept the invitation, this journey into pain. Atwood wields her pen like the most deadly and delicate of knives, cutting through to raw edge of emotion, exposing our areas of greatest vulnerability, our relationship with others. Part of the stiletto sharpness of her writing derives from a use of language that is precise and alive to the sheer potency of words. Atwood's use of analogy too can bring the reader up short. When Iris' father, lamed and broken, returns home in his uniform from the First World War, his medals are like holes shot in the cloth, through which the dull gleam of a real metal body can be seen. On a board ship at the start of a honeymoon, Iris watches professional dancers perform a passionless tango accompanied by music that is jagged, hobble, like a four-legged animal lurching on three legs, a crippled bull with its head down lunging. There is also a book rich in tongue, rich in tongue, rich in tongue-in-cheek. There is also a book rich in tongue-in-cheek humor that at several points had me laughing out loud. In a narrative that is a story, strong oral quality to it, a pervasive sense of voice play, Atwood makes artful use of the character of Renee, the housekeeper at ancestral home to whom Iris and Laura, having lost their own mother, turn to maternal attention. A working class woman with a no-nonsense outlook of life, Renee offers through her proverbs, sayings and catchphrases, a running commentary on events that both entertains and unsettles. But the primary source of humor is Iris herself, and difficult in old age. She is possessed of a capacity of wry observation and ability to lay bare engulfed life with human jostling sadness. What happens in passages like this is somewhere in the middle you will give up and you will say, "Chal yaar, let's look at the question." Don't do that. Okay? You take the pain, read one shot. But now that, and I think that a lot of questions will be detail based, because what is the central idea? Central is very clear, which is book is awesome. Okay, so I think one round of what is concept person death, blind assassin, macha book hai, entrepreneur. She had a good life, then talks about all these problem. Okay, not. Okay. If medals are like holes shot in cloth, Atwood is critique. Kahan tha? This is a dad death, no? Dad ka death. Where is it? Somewhere here. Yeah. To prevent readers of when Iris' father, lamed and broken, returns home in his uniform from First World War, his medals are like holes shot in the cloth. Medals are like holes. Medal doesn't mean anything, no? That's what he's saying. Okay. Which will full gleam of real. Okay, fine. Third grade tailoring. Okay, it's a critique of all medals. I don't think there's a problem with medals. Something to do with war, no? Perpetrator war, those who create war, or glorification of war. Glorification of war, no? C. Yeah, C makes sense. 75. Pick the odd one out. Sense of contentious nature of experience. Where is it? I don't know. Interactive novel. This we read. A moving vantage point. So these two are about the novel, no? These two are about novel. A capacity of wry observation. This I remember reading towards the end. Capacity of wry observation. Capacity of somewhere in the end. Thank you. Either na. She is possessed. Who is this she? Renee, no? Yeah, Renee. Is possessed. She is possessed is the capacity of wry observation. This is about Renee. This is confused. Should I mark? I think ABC is talking about the novel and D is talking about the character. So I think it should be D. A sense of contentious nature of experience. What is it mentioned? Sense of contentious nature of experience. I don't even know. God knows. Chuck this one. Leave it. 75. What does the author mean by contentious? So that is mentioned. Thank you so much. That is mentioned. So Manla. I think this is about, I think it will be Renee. So we can say Renee. What does the author mean by contentious? I don't know where it is. Shall we try? I don't even remember. Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Contentious nature. Leave it. I don't know. 76. Most of the time, this mark for review is useless because I'm not going to come back. There's just to count. The central theme of Atwood novels: potential effects of female subjugation. Presence of past working the present. Coming in. I think that this is fine. 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 Where is it? Somewhere here, no? Here. I would explain the fiction novel. What happens, possible to happen is women are kept subordinate, certified interior status, locked in silence. Women. Which one talks about women? Which one talks about women? Women. Only one talks about women, no? So A. Oh, I'm tired. 10 more minutes. 2. So 3 more. So 26 plus 9 to 29. So to hit one RC, so one more question I have to hit one more. Where is it? This is question number 82. 81, 82. How's this? So painful, no? Even listening to 4 RC. Yeah, so one other thing, skill set that you must ensure that you have is to ensure that you're reading 4 RCs together. Because if your logical reasoning is failing you, then you need to have a backup of RCs. In this case, I can see only one logical reasoning. Now going through my mind is that should I go back and do the logical reasoning, because this is getting really painful. But my mind is also telling me if I do it and get stuck, I'll blame myself. Then I've also kept the last 10 minutes at the end, no? So I'll maybe do one LR towards the last 10 minutes. So I'm going to hit this one, and then we'll go. Okay, let's where is it? 82. Let's read this. Attempt to explain prophecy must make supposition about future. What does that mean? Attempt to explain prophecy. If you want to prophesize, you should make some supposition about the future. तो अगर आपको prophecy करना है future के बारे में, तो आपको जानकारी होना चाहिए. So the most fundamental supposition is that events in the future do not yet exist and cannot therefore produce effects in the present. Okay. The path of explanation that stems from this view leads necessarily to various ideas of the future as a potential that somehow exists in the present. He's going to talk about how future is existing in the present. Okay. In the simplest form, these ideas follow the analogy of a seed and flower. A gardener can examine a seed and predict. I like this kind of passage. You know why I like this kind of passage? The guy gives example. When the guy gives example, these are passages where it's good to read, because I'll not get confused. A gardener can examine a seed and predict what flower it produces. Okay. Some premonitions may indeed stem from clues scarcely noticed in a conscious way. An unfamiliar noise in a car, for example, may give rise to an accurate premonition of danger. The weakness of the theory in this form is that it requires of the precognizer an uncanny ability to analyze signs and indications that are not imperceptible to the ordinary eye, but also impossible to deduce theoretically. Okay, so basically you must have an uncanny, what are you saying? Uncanny ability. Okay, fine. What clues is the dreamer's environment could prompt an accurate precognition of a disaster 6 months and 3,000 miles away. Some extraordinary suggestions have been made to explain how the future may be unrealized but cognizable in the present. One such suggestion by Gerard someone, a mathematical physicist at the University of somewhere in England, is that all events exist as timeless mental patterns with which every living being and non-living particle in the universe are associated. Whatever that means. Okay. The idea was something to the ancient belief that the universe, the macrocosm, contains innumerable microcosms, each recapitulating the features and order of large whole. Thus man was seen a microcosm of earth, his veins and arteries corresponding to streams and rivers and so on. So they are all interconnected. By the end of 17th century, the idea has undergone many transformations, but still potent. The great philosopher and mathematician Baron Gottfried, for example, wrote, all the different classes of beings were taken together make up the universe are, in the ideas of God, who knows distinctly their essential graduations. Only so much ordinates of a single curve so closely united that impossible to place others between any two sin. That is a vague sentence. Let's chuck that sentence. Let's carry on. Accordingly, the various order of beings, animate and inanimate, so gradually approximate each other in their attributes and properties, they form a single chain. That's what he's saying. All are connected. All the different classes of being which taken together make up the universe are distinctly there is a single curve, something like that. So all are connected is what he's saying. Okay, let's say gradually approximate each other in their attributes and properties that they form a single chain, so closely linked to one another that it is impossible to determine precisely the point at which one ends and the next begins. In this concept of chain of being, then the animate and therefore the spiritual or psychic are connected with the inanimate by a gradation of shared attributes. For this guy, Leibniz, okay. The implication was that someone with enough insight would see the future in the present as a mirror. Okay, so he's basically saying, what is he saying? He's saying animate and inanimate are all connected. If someone with enough insight would see the future in the present as in a mirror. Another version of the idea that the future lies hidden in the present was advanced by Adrian Dobbs, a mathematician physicist at the University of Cambridge in 1965. As events unfold, he proposed they actualize as a relatively small number of possibilities of change that existed at a subatomic level. Shit. In this process, the disturbances cause that create another dimension of time and what Dobbs called the cytonic wavefront. This wavefront can be registered by the brain's neurons, at least in certain especially sensitive people, and be interpreted. A metaphor, thank you. A metaphor may help to clarify the process. So let's check this and focus on this particular paragraph. Imagine a pond, at one side of which the toy ship is launched. And other side of the pond, a very small person. He is able to see the ship, but as the ship travels forward, the waves make it reach the shore on which he stands. As they travel across the pond, these waves pass through certain objects, weeds, leaves, and log, that are fixed or slowly drifting on the surface. The object thus create disturbances in the wavefront, which a small person who has a lifetime experience in these things is able to note in finer detail. From what he learns of the wavefronts, he not only obtains an image of the object that produced them, but also calculates how long it will take before they drift to the shore. I think this is a clear example, good example. In this metaphor, the toy ship represents an event unfolding in time. It courses across the ponds represent one of the many paths it might take in the dimension of time it occurs. The pond itself represents Dobbs' cytonic wavefront, and the small person is of course the neuronal apparatus that receives the wavefront and converts it to prediction. Granting that Dobbs' theory is purely hypothetical and that no cytonic waves has been discovered, the difficulty in suggesting a neuronal mechanism by which the observer distinguishes the wavefront of a particular event from a presumed maelstrom of wavefront produced by simultaneously unfolding event. Okay. Again, the farther away the event is in the future, the more numerous the wavefronts and more complex the problem. Such in general are some of the theories that regard the future as being, and in some way potential implicity acceptable in present, and such a difficulty and limitation attended in them. Okay, let's take this ones. By the look of it, I am sure I can't answer the all four questions. The simplest form, अच्छा ये मतलब वो क्या था, seed and the flower. Okay. This one, I don't know, microcosm. And this guy said everything is connected, interconnected. Then goes on to this Dobbs, which has taken 3 paragraphs explaining his waves. And then ends by saying, बहुत सारी theory है, difficulty है, लेकिन मतलब ऐसा सब है, ठीक है. Okay. Oh God. Given passage mentions each of the following except. Okay, so 3 things is mentioned, 1 is not mentioned. I have to pick the one. Extraordinary skills of perception may be required in order to have premonitions. That is mentioned. Extraordinary skills, that is mentioned, no? कुछ तो बोला था ना यार इधर. Some premonition may indeed stem from scarcely noticed consciousness, you know. The weakness of the theory is uncanny ability, no uncanny ability unless signs and indications that are not only impossible, ordinary impossibility theoretically. Oh, perfect. So this is okay. Extraordinary skills, perception, required premonition. The future does not exist yet. I think that is definitely said. The future does not exist yet. I think somewhere he has said. Where is it said? Either here, na? Yeah. Okay, that he has said. Tremendous insight must be required in order to have premonition. That he has said. This one. Cytonic have extremely elusive and stay hidden. Tough one. Does he say stay hidden? Stay hidden. Where is he? Here, no? A small, of course, precision granting. No cyclonic wave has been discovered. That's what he said. He has not. Precision maelstrom. Numerous wavefront and more complex. He has not said this. T. In the toy ship example, the author is least likely to agree with which of the statement. Least likely. It is not possible for several events to unfold simultaneously. That is not a. It is not possible for several events to unfold simultaneously. Let's pick that up. Toy ship unfolding in time. It occurs across the pond. Represent one of the many paths it might take. The pond, okay, the course, it's many paths it takes. Okay, so it is not possible for several simultaneously will be incorrect. Let's just check the others for once. Seemingly intangible reference can be converted into tangible prediction. Okay. The toy shop could have followed different paths of the pond. Okay. Analogy to Dobbs reference can be drawn, which is what it did. So okay. Okay. Which of the following not correct? Liebman's theory did not permit the addition of. This is chuck it. Word uncanny. Where is uncanny? 3 times I read uncanny. Where are you? Here, no? Okay. Here, no? Uncanny, okay. Uncanny. The weakness of the form theory in this form is that it requires precognition, uncanny ability to analyze signs and indication that are not only imperceptible to ordinary eye but also impossible to deduce. So you cannot deduce, you cannot perceive. Uncanny. You cannot deduce, you cannot perceive. Uncanny. You cannot deduce, you cannot perceive. Innumerable microcosm as each ability to analyze symptoms and indications that are not visible to ordinary eye. Dobbs' version is an chuck it. After all the pain, 2 questions. So I am at 31 with 2 risks. So 1 hour 30 minutes. So in 80 minutes did about 31. I'm not too sure. I'm sure of many, almost all. So I think that if the last 10 minutes exist, then I'm going to come back and do the LR. And I have to figure out. I think I'll do the third one, the Ferrari wala. Because the first 2, volleyball sounds difficult, and the first one I don't even remember what. Some basket of egg, I think. You know? Yeah, that is tough. So let's not break my head. So I'm hitting section 1. So my first rule is to pick up the easy maths. Easy malab, the thing that I think I can solve. So let's do control A, go to maths, first question. Okay. Control P. Okay. What is this? How many rectangles with integral sides? Integral signs, which means it will be a question on numbers. Rectangles with integral sides. So let's say this is breadth and this is length. Okay. Where the area of a triangle equals the perimeter of the rectangle. Should I do this? I think this is okay, no? Equals the perimeter. Perimeter will be twice of length plus twice of breadth. So this is this diaphantine. This I can do. So what you have to do is you have to basically say 2L plus 2B equals to LB. So you take this guy to 2L plus 2B minus LB equals to 0. So if I take here B common, B into 2 minus L equals to 0. So I need to have a 2 minus L. I have a 2L. So 2L. So I can say 2L. I can say minus 4. Yeah. Shit. Okay, so plus minus 4. So I have to add minus 4 here. So then I can say this minus 2 common. That makes it 2 minus L plus B times 2 minus. So plus, what am I doing? Equals to minus 4. So B minus 2 into 2 minus L will be equal to minus 4, or 2 minus B into 2 minus L equals to 4. So this is a number of ways in 4 can be made into 2 factors. 1 into 4, 2 into 2, 4 into 1. 3 is it? But then 1 into 4 and 4 into 1 gives an exact same value of L and breadth. So I think 2. Let's go with 2. Option C. What about this? AC is a chord in a circle whose center is O. B is any point on the arc of AC and OAC is 20 degree magnitude. Sounds okay. This sounds okay. So let's take a circle of center O. B is any point arc. OC is 20 degree. So we have a O. Somewhere is a C and then a A. So this is given as 20 degree. If this is given as 20 degree, this would be what? These two radius will be the same. So therefore this will isosceles will be 20 degree. 20 plus 20 is 40. That makes this guy 140 degree. Okay, so that much is fine. And B is any point in the arc AC. B is any point in the arc AC. So B can be here, no? B can be here, and B can also be here. What is the angle of ABC? ABC, ABC, two values. This one. Should I just mark? Two values, no? Maybe this is obvious. So this is obvious because this is 140. This is that some theorem that makes it 70. That is 70. So what is saying? A or B? 110. Looks like 110. Will it be 110? 110, 70 is 180. So, oh yeah, cyclic quadrilateral. Cyclic quadrilateral. Opposite side is perfect. Wasted time. I should have just marked either A or B. Two questions. Where are we? 5 minutes. Two questions. Not bad. Whenever I see an N, my mind goes, I must do SQC. Let's try. I'm going to push, let's try SQC. An equation with all positive roots is written. Okay, so let's take x minus 1 the whole square. Would be x square minus 2x plus 1 equals to 0. Oh, so let's say this a1. So this guy is a1. And this will be what? A n minus 1. A n minus 1, A1. Okay, take it. So this will be A n minus 1. So this will be A2. What is A2? Sorry. Minus 2 is A2 and n. So this will be equal to my n. So n equal to 2 in this case. A2 equal to minus 2. A1 equal to 1. Let's look at option A. A n to the power of n. A2 to the power 2 is greater than n. N is how much? N is 2. 2 square into A1. A1 is 1. A2 is minus 2. Minus 2 to the power of 2 is 4 is greater than or equal to 4. True. This could be okay. There's a none of these. Shit. Bad idea. Why did I do this? 2 raised to 2 greater than or equal to A raised to n. Oh shit. Oh. Chuck it. Didn't help. What is this? The look could be so dangerous. Log 1 to n, log I, log 4. Question number 4, question number 3. Mark for review. The ray along the line. What line? What? There is a line here. Who made the presentation? Okay. Gets reflected on the x-axis to become a ray along the line. This field. Let's. This is okay. No. This is okay. No. This is okay. This is okay. Let's just try this. So we have the line root 3x plus y equal to root 3, which means when x equal to 0, y should be equal to root 3. So that is root 3. And when y equal to 0, root 3 get cancelled. X will be equal to 1. So this line is going like this. So it is getting reflected on the x-axis. For it to get reflected on the x-axis, it will be line that goes like this, no? Which means this is one point, and this point is, if this is root 3, I'm sure this will be minus root 3, no? So that means what? When x equal to 0, y should be equal to minus root 3, and when y equal to 0, x should be equal to 1. These are just because it has to go through these 2 points, no? Makes sense. Let's just check. If y equal to 0, x should be equal to 1. Y equal to 0, x is minus 3. Y equal to 0, x is equal to 1. This is okay. But when x equal to 0, y should be equal to minus root 3. X equal to 0, y is equal to minus 1 by root 3. That doesn't make sense. When x equal to 0, y is minus root 3. When x equal to 0, y is minus root 3. When y equal to 0, x will be root 3 get cancelled, will be equal to 1. This, see. When x equal to 0, y equal to, no, okay. This is perfect. See, one more. This is our standard this thing. You know, we have a rectangle in mind. This is the breadth and this is the length. Whenever this area is too big, we kind of leave it to later, naturally. So we'll do it later. Okay, I have to read, I have to understand. Doesn't make sense doing it now. 6. The question that I've never read, I'm going to keep a special. That is what I'm going to really do, mark the review. Okay, I want a note here, which means I have to read it again. Other question at least I tried, but this one I have not read. One SQC failed us. F of n. Let's do it. Let's try SQC, you know. What does it mean? So f of 1 would be equal to 1. F of 2 will be how much? 1 raised to 4 plus 2 raised to 4. 16 plus 1 is 17 and so on and so forth. Okay, what is this? This is what? How can this be expressed? So this for n equal to 1, I should get answer to be equal to 1. And when n equal to 2, I should get 3 raised to 4. 9 square, no? 9 square, 81 plus 1, 82. I should get 82. Let's look at this. So when n equal to 1, I should get 1. Let's try this. A. When n equal to 1, I should get 1. When I put n equal to 1, this is what? F of 1 minus 16 of f of 1. See, f of 1 is 1. 1 minus 16 will be minus 15. I need a 1. I'm getting a minus 15. Doesn't make sense. Option B. F of 1 minus 8 times f of 1. So that is what? That is 1 minus 8. That will be minus 7. I need a 1. Okay, this one. F of 2, this is option C. F of 2 minus 16 times f of 1. F of 2 is how much? F of 2 is 17 minus 16. That gives me a 1, which is perfect. Let's just hope this works. Oh, this is okay. F of 2 minus 8 times f of 1. No? F 8 f of 2 is 17. 17 minus 8. That doesn't get 1. So answer is C. Okay. Sometimes it will help. Sometimes it won't help. This time it helped. Oh, so let's note first impression of DI 8 to 11. Subject of the marks obtained by 4 students. 4 students are marked. This is a total mark explained by the student in degree. Minimum percentage required. Maximum. Big question mark on question number 8 to 11. Big question mark. One TI set is a big question. What about this? 12, no? Okay, let's try this. What is this? There are exactly 60 chairs around a circular table. This is a permutation combination. This I like. Modern maths I like. There are some people sitting on these chairs in such a way the next person sit. Okay, one second. There are some people sitting on these chairs in such a way that the next person to be seated around the table will have to sit next to someone. Okay. This let's try. So there are these chairs like this. Let's take one person is sitting here. So I have to ensure the next person. So this is taken care of. This is taken care of. So whenever one person is sitting, 2 seats are taken care of. Which means I can put one here, no? No, that will be the least, no? I can. Do chhod ke. So then I'll ensure that the next person seated will have to sit next to someone. Do chhod ke. So if I count this to be 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Every third. There are how many chairs? There are 60 chairs. 60 divided by 3. 20. Okay. The number of APs formed by first distinct pair. Number of AP. There will be a lot of cases. Baad mein. 30. Later. There will be a lot of cases. Probability. Thank you so much. Head. Probability of head turning up in toss of a coin. Not necessarily fair. Not necessarily fair. Oh shit. And Q is the probability of tail. So P plus Q. P plus Q should be equal to 1. Okay. Minimum possible value of PQ into 1 plus P into 1 by Q. This looks symmetrical. This looks symmetrical. And I also know that when P increases, Q decreases. So I think the minimum happens when things are equal. So P has to be equal to Q. Half. Half into half. Which is half 1 by 4 plus ulta. So 2 into 2, 4. 4. Is it so simple? Is it okay? So let's check. If P increases, this value will increase, this value will decrease. But then this value will decrease and that value will increase. There is double impact. Normally when things are equal, magic happens. Let's just mark it. This is 5% profit, market price, one day increases 30%, all percent no. So I think we can keep it simple. Trader uses 5%, make 5% profit on an item by selling it at the usual market price. So which means if a cost price is 100, mark price would be, he's selling it as mark price, he's making 5% profit, which means he's selling it at 105 bucks. Okay. One day he tripled the mark price. He tripled the mark by 3. which makes it 3 5s are 15, 315. That's mark price. And finally offered a discount of 30%. He discounted 30%. Selling price will be 70% of this. Let's just find out, no? 7 5s are 35, 7 1s are 8, 9, 10, 21, 22, 220.5. Find the percentage profit he made. That's it. Gift. 220 minus 100, 120.5. Is there? How are we doing? Okay, we're doing fine. So the key is to hunt for easy money. If you get stuck in one question, I think I can't leave it. I can't leave. My heart will not let. Point. My favorite number 0. Let's substitute x equal to 0, which means minus 1 by 2 should be less than 0.5, which is a true statement. So 0 should be a part of your answer. X is less than minus 4, 0 is not part. What does this mean? This means 4 and minus 4. X is greater than 4. X is less than minus 4. If 0 is not a part. So in both these cases 0 is a part. So what is different is this. Let's take a value greater than 4. Let's take x equal to 5. 1 by mod of 5. No, that is 5 minus 2. That will be 3 less than 0.5. 1 by 3 is 0.33. 0.33 is less than 0.5, which is a true statement. So 5 should be a part of your answer. It is there here. It is not there. So your answer is C. One more. 17. Sum of coefficient. 0. Yeah, you're all shocked to see this. This is like one of the situations where if you know the concept, if you don't know the concept, you'll creep that you did not do this. All you have to do is when x equal to 1, you put the variable equal to 1, you'll get the sum of coefficients. So if you put x equal to 1, this becomes 0, no? The answer is 0. One more. I have no idea how many I've done. So let's quickly find out. I forgot it. So this is when, at least there you have that button, no? So you can count. So I'm wasting time. My beautiful computer is... I should have done that. Where is it? Control. Let's question number 1, no? Okay. So 1 I did, 2 I did 3, I did 4, I did 5, I did 6, I did 7, I did 8, I did 9. Not bad. And I did all of these in 15 minutes. Which is awesome. Awesome, no? Look, 18 later. DI. This is 19 to 22. Profitability is given by profit upon revenue. Revenue is given. Revenue is given. Profit is given. That's it. Profit upon revenue. Numbers are looking very bad. How many companies are profitable less than the average? Increasing order profitability. So I basically have to do division. And the numbers are bad. Can be done. Thoda painful, I think. But worst come to worst, we can always divide. Okay, this is okay. This can be done. Length of hypotenuse of right angle triangle is 240 units. The perimeter of a given triangle is perfect square. Shit, complicated. 23 later. 24. Oh, this looks okay. This looks okay. What is the sum of root of all the quadratic equations that can be formed such that the root of the quadratic equation is common with the root of the equation x minus a into x minus b into x minus c. Okay, so I have a, b, c as the root. X minus a into x minus c is like this. I need to write all the quadratic. I can have one quadratic equation like this, one quadratic equation like this, one quadratic equation like this. But I can also have one like this, no? I can have infinite. $24 later. 25 later. Rectangle E and F lying on a side. Not even a single figure for geometry, so far. So question setter does not want me to do SQC, I think, in this. 26 later. Yeah, this is okay. Log. I think this question I've seen also. This is a Purana cat question. This is okay. When these are in AP, when these three are in AP, base are same, no? When these three are in AP, the andar wala fellows will be in geometry progression. So which means B square equal to AC. So which means 2 raised to x minus 5 the whole square would be 2 into 2 raised to x minus 7 by 2. Yeah, so you have to be careful about these things. What is the value of x? Because sometimes what they do is this cannot be negative and all. So you'll have to be careful. So let's make it simpler. Let's call 2 raised to x equal to y. This will become y minus 5 the whole square equals to 2 into y minus 7 by 2. Y square minus 10y plus 25 equals to 2y minus 7. Let's get that. So y square minus 12y plus 7, 25 plus 7, no? 25 plus 7 is 32 equal to 0. 32, 12, 32, 12, 8 4s are 32, 8 plus 4 is 12. Okay, this becomes y minus 8 into y minus 4 equals to 0, which means y equals to 8 or y equal to 4. Two values, no? So 2 raised to x can be equal to 8 or 2 raised to x can be equal to 4. X can be equal to 3, x can be equal to 2, which is there. But always be careful. Always, this is a standard trap. So you just have to check x equal to 2. When I put x equal to 2, this becomes 2 raised to 2, which is equal to 4. 4 minus 5 is negative. See? So this answer is, what am I doing? After doing all this, you end up marking 2 can't be. So okay, how are we doing? 10 more, okay, not bad. 27 we reached, halfway. Again, length and breadth problem happened. So we'll read it later. Definitely 28. There's a lot of questions that I have not read only. I'll read it later. Ditchka, I think I want to do, whenever I have, my heart won't let questions like this go. So how many terms are here? 1 term, 2 term, 3 term, up till 9 term, no? So this P is actually sum of 9 terms. So if it is 9, this is 1 by 2, this is 11. 11 is 9 plus 2 is 11. So if I consider this to be Sn, this n, this will be what? 1 by 2 factorial minus 1 by n plus 2 factorial. This will be 1 by 2 factorial minus 1 by n plus 1 factorial. This will be 1 by 1 factorial minus 1 by n plus 1 factorial. This will be 1 by 1 factorial, which is actually 1, no? 1 by n plus 2 factorial, okay. Okay, that's the general form. So when n equal to 1, this is the first term. 1 by 1 factorial plus 2 factorial is 2, 2 plus 1 is 3. We should have 1 by 3. When n equal to 1, I should get 1 by 3. When n equal to, I should get 1 by 3. When n equal to 1, what does this give me? 1 by 2 factorial is 1 by 2 minus 1 by n plus 2. No, 2, 9, 11, 9. I should write more 2, okay. 2 plus 1 is 3. 1 by 3 factorial, 1 by 6. 6 minus 2 into 6 into 2 is 12. 4 by 12 is 1 by 3. This is okay, this is okay. Okay, this is okay. 1 by 2 minus 1 by 2. 0. I should get 1 by 3. So this is 1 minus 1 by 2 factorial, no? So which is half. I should get 1 by 3. 1 minus 1 by 3, 1 by 6. Actually, I'm getting 5. Thank God. Sometimes it works. Sometimes it doesn't. But when it works, it is good. P and Q starts their journey from A to B respectively towards each other. If Q leaves one another, please continue your journey. I will come back and see you. Okay, if I'm late, please have a cup of tea, chill out. Oh, back to DI. 31 to 33. What is this? 3? Okay, don't get scared, Gejo, don't get scared. Average annual salary of 5. This is a time pass graph, no? All that is given Narsi Bonji is 5 lakhs. This is 4 lakhs. This is time pass graph. Average annual salaries. Oh, these are Time pass graph. This is easy graph. Oh, this is careful. What is this? So there are three data, but I think the numbers are good. No, 80, 100, 140. Good numbers. I think this is a good set. This is a good set. 31 to 33 is a good set. Okay, it's a good set. No, this is a good. Achha. Tempting. P1, P2, P3 is defined. P1 equal to 211, P2 equal to 375, P2 420, 520. Bad numbers. Pn is given us this minus this plus this. So the good number 375 minus 211. How much is it? 164. 523 minus 420. 301. In all probability, this I'll never do. The top and bottom radii of a frustum, of a cone. It is height, I'll come back later. 35 I'll come back later. Okay. 35 I'll come back later. 36. Okay, this sounds okay. Find the number of ways in which batsman can score 100 runs by scoring runs in 2s, 4s and 8, 6, so that he hits at least one double, one boundary and one six. Which means what he's saying, 2A plus 4B plus 6C should be equal to 100, or A plus 2B plus 3C will be equal to 50. There are three variables. And it is at least one, no? So A, B, C are natural numbers. Shit. I can put 3 equal to 1, A plus 2B equal to 47, A plus 2B is this, and list down all the cases. It looks very dangerous. Let's not attempt. Amar, Akbar, Anthony are 3 students in a class of 9. Class photographer. This is permutation, no? Oh, this is okay. This is, so we have Amar, Akbar, Anthony are 3 students in a class of 9 students. So bacha kitna? Bacha there are 6. Okay, 6 students. A class photo is taken. The number of ways in which it can be taken such that no 2 of Amar, Akbar, Anthony are sitting together. No 2 are sitting together because they have to be separate. So let's create this space for them and ensure that Amar, Akbar, and Anthony sit in these places. That's all, no? Yeah, that's it. Yeah. So I can arrange the 6 people in 6 factorial ways. For these 3 guys, there are 7 positions, I guess. No, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 7P3. Oh. Really? Some unit digit, something. Let's figure out. 6 into 5 into 4 into 3 into 2 into 1 times 7 into 6 into 5. 7P3. So 5 hai, 5 hai, 2 5s, 4, 2 0. Okay. The bisector of BAC AB cuts BC. What is it? Shall I do? The bisector of BAC of ABC. BABC. Bisector of BAC. Bisector cuts BC at D, and the circumference of the triangle at D. Please don't touch it, Gejo. You know your geometry skills. P is a set of P is formed by the first n natural number, deleting all the perfect squares and all the perfect cubes. Shall I try this? Sounds okay, no? Sounds okay, perfect. There are not too many perfect squares, there are not too many. If the number arranged in ascending order, what is the 476th number? So everything is close to 500. Let's check for 500. 500. 1 to 500, there are how many numbers? There are 500 numbers, out of which I have to delete all the perfect squares. So 1 square se leke, what is it? 484, no? 484 is 22 square. So there are 22 perfect squares. And perfect cubes, they'll be common. 1 is already counted. 1 is counted. 1, 2, 2 cube is 8. 3 cube is 27. 4 cube is 64 will be counted there. 5 cube is 125 which is not counted. 6 cube is 216 which is not counted. 7 cube is 343 which is not counted. 8 cube is crosses 500. 512. 512. So this has got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 fellows. And this has got 22 fellows. So total 27. So 500 minus 27. 3. 473. Okay, what is that we want? 476. So find it is 473. 501 is 474. 502 is 475. And 503 is 476. No perfect cube, no perfect square. 503. No, okay. Not bad. Where are we? We spent 30 minutes. We almost reached question number 40. Not bad. बाद में not even a single diagram for geometry. X into x minus 3 equal to minus 1. X cube into x man. I'm going to give about 30 seconds. If something comes to my mind, I'm going to solve it. Otherwise, I'll not. बाद में. Don't break your head. Milk solution is okay. Milk solution ABC geometric. This is what? That's it. One. Oh, this is going to be one complex fellow. 10 real numbers ABCD differences are given. Achha, A to B difference is 1. So it can be plus 1 or minus 1. A is known how many distinct value of J? Oh God. Two each is it? Two each, 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 two each. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 2 raised to 9. But then what if some values are same? And I think this is one tempting question, but we'll be very careful, very dicey. 44 to 46. Okay, we'll try and do. What about this? Okay, P is the product of 10 consecutive 2-digit natural numbers. 2 raised to A is one of the factor. Maximum 2 can I put? 2 raised to what? Maximum 2. So I need 2 raised to something. 64 is it? 64. Should be there. I think we'll come back. I think it's going to take time. 47 will take time, but I think can be done. See you. Later. Yeah. What is the domain? Domain, not range. What is a domain? What is a domain? Which means what values? Same, no? Value of x. Now what is value of x? Not value of f of x. Oh, very good, very good. 3 minus 9 log x 10. Why? Why? What is that? Why doing that? Idiot. That is x. This is okay. This is okay. So we have 3 by 9x square plus log of x cube minus x to the base 10. Or clearly it can't take the value plus 3 and minus 3. So that is clear, no? So it can't take the value plus 3. It can't take the value minus 3. Shoot. Useless. Nobody is taking. And log, whatever is inside the log has to be greater than 0. This is a good one. No, this is a simple one. So x cube minus x should be greater than 0. That means x into x square minus 1 should be greater than 0. X into x plus 1 into x minus 1 should be greater than 0. Which means basically there are 3 roots, no? Minus 1, 0 and... Sorry, plus 1, 0 and minus 1. And that is a cubic that goes like this. Which will be positive here, negative here, positive here and negative here. It cannot take value negative. It cannot take value negative, which means it can take a value greater than 1. Let's put it here. Which means it can take the value greater than 1. It can't take the value 3, but then it can take the value after that, after a break. And it can take a value between minus 1 and 0. It can take the value minus 1 and... Oh, minus 1 and 0. Then stop. Go take a value 1 to 3. Stop, then start take the value 3 to infinity. Perfect. P1, P2, P3, 11 friends. The number of balls with P1 and P2 in that order is in arithmetic progression. The sum of the ball with P1, P3, P5, P7, P9, 72 number of balls with later. So I've reached 50. I think I've taken about 35. I have no idea how many. I'm not going to count. But my guess is about 12, 13 I would have done. Which is okay. Now it's time for DI. Which day I'm going to hit? I like the third one. I like the third one. Third one was the 31 to 33. The Narsi Munji one. I like that one. Because number was good. So let's try and do that. Okay. Where is my so this will be in 31 to 33, 31 to 33, 31 to 33. Okay, this one. Okay. Okay, let's carefully do this. Control P. Okay, average annual salary of this thing is given. Okay, salary, okay. FMS, if you want to do an MBA, now we know where to go. Okay. The average percentage of students getting PPOs, pre-placement offers, and their average salary in lakhs is given. This is students who got PPO on average. Okay, let's take FMS. Let's take the story of SMS to understand. 7 lakh is their salary. 25% of the students got PPO. And their salary is 20 lakhs. No, sorry. The salary is 10 lakhs. See? FMS, very good. You're taking CAT, no? SMS takes the score of CAT. Oh, now a complicated figure. Now this number of students, the number of companies within the campus, total number of offers made. Number of companies is this black fellow. Number of students is this, right? So where is the data? This is number of companies and number of students. So this corresponds to this. This corresponds to this. Number of offers is this donkey fellow. So that corresponds there. Okay. Okay. What is the highest total number of offers per student? Okay, total number of, that is only this chart, no? That's it, no? Total number of offers per student. Then offers per student. Let's be careful. Offers per student. Offer is this. We want to look at this divided by this. So this has to be the highest, which means the numerator has to be high or the denominator has to be low. This divided by this. This divided by this. Is this divided by this? Oh, this is very good. This divided by this. This, this guy is numerator. So you want that gap to be less. I think this, no? IMT. Yeah, IMT. Okay, let's do that. IMT. Okay. Okay. Number of offers to the student. Number of companies visited. Number of offers to number of companies highest. Number of offers, number of companies highest. Be very, very careful. Number of offers, number of offers, number of offers, number of offers. So which is this now? Number of offers divided by number of companies. I'm on the black one. And this has to be the highest. So numerator is high and denominator should be low. Okay, we are looking at this divided by this. Numerator is this, denominator low. Numerator is high, denominator is low. So this anyway FMS goes. Okay, numerator high, denominator low. Numerator high, denominator low. But I can see that this gap is almost the same, no? To this gap. But this denominator is low. So I think IMA is good. IMA is good. IMA is good. This gap is less, but denominator higher than this. So this guy's denominator is low. That is going to push the value up. So Sobaya goes. So I think this gap is almost the same, no? Like almost the same, no? And his numerator is high, denominator is high. I think this IMI. Okay. Yeah, see. Okay, already. At FMS. Yeah, our FMS is there. What is the average salary of students who did not get a PPO? Careful. Average salary of students who did not get a PPO, did not get a PPO. So this is a total average salary, no? This includes students who got a PPO and students who did not get a PPO. We want to find out this salary. Allegation, no? This, something like that. You don't have to draw these diagrams. But just that I feel in control when I draw this diagram. So what is it given? This is the students getting PPO. Students getting PPOs, their salary is FMS, no? Last fellow. FMS is last year, no? Their salary is 10. The student getting PPO is 10. Their average salary is how much? 7. and this is 25% of the students get PPO, which means 1/4 of the students get PPO, 3/4 of the students does not get PPO. The ratio has to be 1:3, correct? No, 1/4 of the students get PPO. So this ratio is 1:3. This difference is 3. Very good. 3 corresponds to 3. Therefore, 1 has to correspond to 1. Therefore, this has to be equal to 6, no? Yeah, 6, 10, 7, 6. Yeah, okay, 6. Not bad. 3 questions. 10 minutes. Now I am 2 minds. There is a painful division to be done. And the tempting plus minus on that side. Let's try this tempting plus minus. 44 to 46, no? I think that is very tempting. I'll just chuck it if I'm not able to solve that, I promise. I'm promising myself. Because I can't trust my ego. Most of the time that is the biggest, you are your biggest enemy. Because you suddenly forget that it is all about it's not about going to IIM. And then it's all about solving a question. It's not that, no. It's all about going to IIM. So let's try and gather this. We have 15 minutes. Maybe I'll keep it 10 minutes towards the end. I have no idea how much have I done. 15, I think. 15, 16, I have no idea. 15, 18. Okay, I lost count. I should not have. Okay, but I'm not figuring. Okay, I'll figure out at the end. Okay, fine. So it's fine, no? Differences. Value of A, this tension. If all the 10 numbers from A to J are positive integers, then at least how many of them are even? This is okay, this is okay. How many of them are even? How many of them are even? So it all depends upon what is A, no? So we have what? A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, N, J. So which means if A is even, B has to be +1 or -1. So B will be odd. And C is +2 or -2. C will be odd. D is +3 or -3, which D will be even. E is +1 or -1, changes, will be odd. +2 or -2, sticks, will be odd. +3 or -3, changes, will become even. Which one is G? G is here, no? H is +1, changes, makes it odd. I is +2 or -2, remains the same, becomes odd. This is +3, therefore changes. Odd becomes even. Odd plus odd is even. Okay, so if this is odd, the entire ulta thing happen, no? Even, odd, even, odd, even, odd. So we want what? I forgot. What is the question? The least, how many of them are even? Least, how many of them even? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Least 4 are even. Yeah, okay. Not bad. Second one, if all 10 numbers are positive integer, A is equal to 1, then at least, at most, all are positive integer, which means they are all natural numbers, can't be 0. They're all natural numbers. A is equal to 1. At most, how many of them can be perfect squares? Let's give it a shot. At least, how many of them can be perfect squares? How many of them can be perfect squares? So A is 1, no? Now B cannot be -1 because that makes it 0. B has to be 2. B is 2. I have to make C a perfect square. 2 plus 2, 4. This is plus or -3. I can put a -3 and get it to 1 and make it a perfect square. And when D equal to 1, he has no choice but to be 2, no? 2. F is +2 or -2. Okay, makes it 4 because I can make it a perfect square. Same story. 4, 3 and I can make it 1. That's the same story down. So this is what? 1 hai. So this is H is either +1 or -1. Cannot be -1, has to be +1. Has to be 2. This can be 4. And this -1, 3. How many perfect square? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Should I count A? 7. If you count A, 7. At most, how many of them? So we have to count A, 7. Not bad. Now I'm tempted to do that DI. Or should I do some maths? 47 minutes. Should I do maths? I'm dreading those numbers. 583, 47. Decide. Let's do DI. If I get confused any of them, I'll chuck it. Okay. Let's try. Let's try. This was DI from 8 to 11. I had chucked because that was that marks and lot of. I think I wanted to pick. I mentioned here 19 to 22. 19 to 22 is what I thought I'll pick. No, Control A. So let's go to 19. Okay. Okay. Control P. Let's take this. Okay. What is this? 4 questions. No, tempting. Let's take this. So it is given. The graph is shown. IT company 46. 46. Okay. One more DM. Maximum 10 minutes. 36. 35 minutes. 30 minutes for the second round of quant. I think fair. IT companies. Okay. For 509. All that 90, 20 profits. How many companies are profitably less than the average profitability? Which year? 1999. Shall I? Chalo, let's take 1999. Where are you? 1999. Yeah, na? The profitability is given by what? Profit upon revenue. So we have to take this divided by this. So the first fellow, who is he? NIIT. NIIT is 104 divided by 481. The second guy is 51 divided by 320. The third fellow is 34 divided by 850. And fourth is 6 divided by 420. Chalo. Ah! Some student help me here. So this would have been one question gone for me. 85, no? Acha, thank you so much for saving my 1 mark. Yeah. Otherwise it's gone. Okay, let's start with this. This is what? 1% is 4, 2% is 8. So it's about 1.5%. Let's about roughly close to about a percent. Let's say 34 divided by 85. 10% is 8.5. 8 fours are 32. 8 fours are 32. Close to about 40%. 35, 40. Let's take about 40%. This guy is what? 10% is 32. 20% is 64. 64 minus 51 is equal to 3. 13 more. 13 more. 1% is 3. 3 3s are 9. 3 4s are 12. 4% more than about 15-16%. Okay, about 16%. Okay, this is what? 10% is 48. 48 into 2, 20. 96 is about 20%. It's about what? 8 more. That's about 2% more. So it's about 22%. 22%. Iska average, no? 40, 50, 60, 70, 72. Let's take 72. 72 divided by 4. 36, 18. 18% is the average. How many of you, what is the question? I forgot the question only. Less than the average. How many are less than the average? 16%. 2 are less than the average. 2, okay. If the cost in the company is increased by, let. Arrange the company's increasing order of the profitability 2001. God. Achha, now I'll be careful. Huh? Achha, we need values. NIIT is 20 divided by 509. Who's the next fellow? This is Aptech. Aptech is 54 divided by 285. SSI is 51 divided by 231. And Tata Infotech is 27 divided by 523. I want to arrange in increasing order. Increasing, you know? I want to arrange in increases. This is the smallest to the largest. NIT दिख रहा है सब में smallest. SSI. If XI is the smallest, that will be the beautiful question. But highly unlikely. कितना है? I think 1% is 5. 5 fours are 20. So this is about 4%. That is, he has to be the smallest. And this guy is what? This guy is what? This guy is what? This 10% is 28.5. 20% is double of 28. It's about 57. Slightly close to what? 20%. No? Okay. This guy is 10% is 23. 20% is 46. More than 20. I think this guy is more than this. Sorry, ulta, huh? S is more, no? Because we need that exactly. Let me find out. So 10% is 28.5. 20% is 57. Is less than 20%. This guy is less than 20%. This guy is more than 20%. Okay. What about our beautiful T? 10% is 1% is 5. 5 5s are 25. So this is 5%, that is 4%. So this guy is 1, who's this is 2, this is 3, that is 4. Okay, 1 NTAS. Yeah, na? NTAS, okay. Which company has the highest profitability in 2000? He is forcing us to calculate every year. I have no place. This no highest profitability. Can I chuck someone 6 upon 500? Idiot. That is too less. So Tata Infotech is gone. 49 upon 131. चल ठीक है 49 upon 131. 10% is 13. 13 into what is 49? 13 fours. 13 fours. 13 into 4. 26, 42. So 40%. Let's leave it at that. It's slightly more than 40%. Who is this guy? Slightly more than 40%. 82 by 440. 82 by 404. 10% is it's only 20%. So this guy is that guy is close to 40%. Okay, 138 divided by 625. 10% is 62. 20% is double of that. 120, close to about 20%. I think this guy, third guy is highest. Who is the third guy? SSI. Oh, thank God we did this one. 40 more. 40 more. So now I'm hitting round 2 of maths. Control, 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 control P. I'm not going to do the other DI. There is no compulsion to do DI. I'm still confused with this one. This I did. So I'm going to start counting. 1. Okay, this I did. 2. This I chucked it. What is this? P is less than or equal to N. What is P? Ah, this I did. Shall we? Okay, let's start. Looks at daily. A shopkeeper sells. So 39 minutes. Let's do about 30 minutes. Keep it 10 minutes. Hopefully to do one more LR. A shopkeeper sells 4 quality of rice A, B, C, D having cost price 40. Okay. There are A, B, C and D is 40 per kg. This is 55 per kg. And this is 50 per kg. And this is 65 per kg. Ankit purchased A kg from A and B kg from B. A kg from A and B kg from B to make A plus B kg of the new quality E worth rupees 50 kg. It's a combined kiya na? 50. Which means this is quality E, 50 per kg. Which means this will be how much? 5 and this will be 10. So 1:2 ratio. So I can say this is A. I can say this will be 2A. Correct, no? So total he has with him is 3A now. इसके पास 3A है. ठीक है, okay. This is okay. Then what? Then he purchased C kg of rice from C and D kg of rice from D to make F kg of rice is 60 per kg. 60 per kg, no? This is 65. So this is what? 5 and that is 10. Same, no? 1:2. So we have C and 2C and total is 3C. Okay. Finally you took X kg. My figure I don't have any place now. He has taken X kg of rice from here. We have to continue this. Shall I do this? He has taken X kg of rice from here and Y kg of rice. He has taken X from here, Y from here to make 53 kg. 53 kg. Oh, this is complicated. So let's say 50 and 60 to make 53 kg. This difference is 7 and this difference is 3. So I know X is to Y is 7:3. Yen tak theek hai. Are we wasting time? After ensuring A, B, C, D are all integers. Shit. Quick decision. Should I chuck? Should I? Shit, let's move now. Integers, no? Integers. Matlab X has to be equal to 7, no? X has to be a multiple of 7. And Y has to be a multiple of 3. So if he's taking 7, 3, or he can take 14, 9, sorry, 14, 6, and so on and so forth. That's the combination. Okay, okay, great, great, great. We need the minimum value of a plus b plus c. Okay, a plus b, a plus b, a plus b. So what he has now is 3 times a. That is a plus b. A plus b is 3 times a. He need to take at least 7 out. Which means a cannot take the value 1, a cannot take the value 2, a can take the value 3, because when he has 9 kg, he can take 7 out. So a plus b will be equal to 9. Okay, and he need to only take, so then he can take 7 out, which means he need 3y, which means y is 3c. So 3c can the value 3. So 9 plus 3. What the hell is 9? Forgot. 9 is 3 times a is 9, which is a plus b. 3 times c is, that is 3. X is, this is 7, and that is 3, 10. 9 plus 3, 12, plus 10, 22. You wasted so much time. Might as well mark. I don't know why. This I did. This we have chucked. This I did. Shall I do this? So let's do this. AP, 5 distinct terms. So we have A plus 2D, what am I doing? A plus D, A plus 2D, A plus 3D, and A plus 4D. 5 distinct items can be formed. So only constraint the maximum value A plus 4D can take will be equal to 50. Okay, okay. Now when D equal to 1, what does it mean? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so on and so forth up till 50. It can be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It can be 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and so on and so forth. So A can take values starting from 1 till the maximum value A can take is A plus 4 will be equal to 50. A will be equal to 46. So there are 46 numbers here. When D equal to 1. When D equal to 2, A can start with 1 and go on till maximum value. D is equal to 2, A plus 8 will be equal to 50, A will be equal to 42. So there are 42 values A can take. When D equal to 3, 1 till 3, so A plus 12D will be equal to 50. Sorry, A plus 12 D will, A can take the value 40, 50 minus 12 will be 38. I can already see a AP going on. This is minus 4, this is minus 4. So कहाँ तक जाएगा? Maximum value of D. What the hell is maximum value of D? It means A equal to 1 and A plus 4D equal to 50. So 1 से 50 तक. That will be the maximum value, no? Okay, so which means A 1 plus 4D will be equal to 50 and 4D will be equal to 49. That is not possible. 4D will be equal to 48. The maximum value D can take will be equal to 12. So if D takes the value 12, 4 into 12 will be equal to 48. A will be equal to 2. The maximum value A can take is 2. So it's a series which has got 12 terms. AP, no? What is it we want? Number of APs. So sum of all this, no? Sum of all this. So sum of this, which means n by 2, which is 12 by 2, which is 6, into first term plus the last term. 46 plus 2, which is 48 into 6. 6 8s are 48. 6 4 so 24 plus 4 is 28. 288. Okay, this is fine. This we did. This we did. This we did. This we did. SQC. X equal to n times and y equal to n m times, so that n is less than 1, m is less than or equal to 9. M is element of n, natural numbers. The n number natural numbers. Find the value SQM of these two, m and n co-primes. Okay, let's take n equal to 1. Let's take m equal to 2. Okay, what is x? X is n times. N times. So 2 1 time. So x will be equal to 2 and y is n m times. 1 2 times. 11. LCM of x and y 22 divided by HCF of x and y 1. I should get 22. Mn 1 1 into 1 1 1 Mn. This is number Mn or multiplication Mn? Number Mn, no, number Mn, yeah. Number Mn means it will be 21. How can it be 21? 21 times something is not possible. We need to get a 22. This is M into N. 1 into 2 is 2. I need to get a 22. Doesn't make sense. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 2 times, which is 11, no? Will I get this n times, which is actually x, no? And n m times, which is actually y. X into y. 22. I think that will be co-prime. HCF will be equal to 1, some concept like that. But it's okay. One more. Okay, 18, 20. How are you doing? 30, 30, 31, not bad. 20, 20, 21, 22, 23, 23. Let's do this. The length of hypotenuse of a right angle triangle is 240. This is very good. Right angle triangle is 240. The perimeter is a perfect square. AB. So that means A plus B plus 240 is some perfect square. What is it? A plus B equal to if the perimeter of the given triangle is greater than 550, so it's a perfect square greater than 550. That itself is very complicated. Then which of the following can be length of a side of the given right angle triangle? Shall I do jugaad, ulta jugaad? Per 2. Nah. 23 out of my life. 24 gone. 25. Okay, 25. 25. The key is to chuck quickly. Yeah? If your mind says don't do it, malab, don't do it. F is a real function. F of x plus y equal to fxy. F of minus 7 equal to 7. Then what is the value of this? F of minus 7 equal to 7. So favorite number 0. F of 7 plus 0 is f of 7 into 0. Which means f of 7 or f of minus 7 into 0 will be f of minus 7 into 0. So f of minus 7 should be equal to f of 0, which will be equal to 7. But anything will be f of 0, no? F of 49 plus 0 would be f of 49 into 0 will also be equal to f of 0, no? 7. So this is 7. This is 7. 14. It is there. Any problem with the logic? F of x plus y equal to f of xy. If I take y equal to 0, this fellow has to be equal to 0. Which means f of x is basically equal to f of 0. Which means f of x minus 7, everything is same. So 14. It's okay. Perfect. Free. Shall I do this? What else can I do? ABC is a rectangle. Rectangle is good. Rectangle is good. ABCD is a rectangle. ABCD is a rectangle. With ENF lying on the sides AB and CD respectively. So E is lying here, F is lying here. If the area of the quadrilateral AEFD, this is no this area equals to this area. This looks same. Then which of the following statement is necessarily false? Length of AE is always equal to length of CF. Length of AE is always equal to length of ऐसा है क्या? AB CD. Length of AE. Let's take length of AE is this. He's saying length of CF has to be the same. That makes sense, no? Huh? It is cutting. It makes sense. Oh, so thank you so much. It is cutting like that. Yeah, it makes sense. So this should necessarily false. This goes. Length of BC is 4 units. Length of BC is 4 units. Let's draw another diagram. A, B, C, D. Length of BC is 4 units. The smallest integral length of VF is 5 units. Smallest will be this only, no? 4. We can cut like in the middle, no? Why would it be 5? It will be 4. So B. Let's just check. Length of AE is equal to length of DF. Oh, which of the following is necessarily false? Length of AE can be equal to length of DF. Okay, huh? It can be a straight line. AEF equal to EFC. AEF equals to EFC. That looks perfect. AEF equal to EF. Okay, I think it will be 27. 20. Okay. Empty metal container weighs 1/15th percentage of what it weighs when completely filled with a particular liquid. After adding the handle, without this handle, so empty container, and there's a container with liquid. If 15% of what it weighs when completely filled with liquid, if this is 100 kg, 100 kg includes the weight of the liquid and weight of this fellow, no? An empty container weighs 15%. So this weight is how much? This weight is 15 kg, which means liquid weight has to be 85. This is 15 kg. Liquid, full liquid is 85 kg. Okay, great. After adding the handle, abhi handle add kiya. Handle. So we have a weight of this fellow, which we know is 15 kg. We don't know the weight of handle. Okay. The weight fully filled with weight of fully filled container increases by 5%, which means from 100 it has gone to 105 kg. So this is 85 kg. Therefore, the only increase has come from this guy, no? This is 100, so this has to be 5 kg. Alright, now what is asking? If the weight of partially filled water container, 1/3 of is completely filled container with handle attached. Okay, handle is attached, which means this is 15 kg, this is 5 kg, it is filled 1/3. Weight of the liquid is 85 kg, 1/3 of 85, 85 divided by 3. Whatever. Okay, why am I doing fight? 85 divided by 3, okay. Then what fraction of container is utilized? 3 on 85. Sorry. What am I doing? What am I doing? If the weight of the partially filled container is 1/3 the completely filled container. The weight of the partially filled container is 1/3 the completely filled container. So the weight has become 100 by 3. Weight of the partially filled container, 1/3 the completely filled container with the handle attached. Handle attached. Gejo, what are you doing? 105. 105. So the weight will be 105 divided by 3. No? 1 set of 5 divided by 3. That is 3 3s are 9, 15, 5. So now this is 35. No? So so 35 kg. So 20 has gone. This will be 15 kg here, and that will be 85 kg. 15 upon 85. 3 by 17. Yes. Stuck. 23 minutes. P and Q starts a journey from A and B respectively towards each other. If Q leaves 1 hour after P leaves, then they meet at a point O, at a distance 100 km from A. After meeting each other, they return back to the starting point. They move. Sorry. The third round, if it exists. This I checked now. The top and bottom radius of a frustum of a solid cone. It's like this, no? Frustum of a solid cone. Top and bottom radii 3 centimeter and 6 centimeter accepted. So this is 3 centimeter, this is 6 centimeter. Its height is 8 centimeter. A conical cavity of height 3 centimeter, radius 6 centimeter at the bottom. Conical cavity, which means there is a cone. Radius, there's a cavity here. This is 3 centimeter. The amount of material in the solid. Okay, we can take like this, no? let's take the complete cone, remove this and remove this. And this ratio is 3:6, which is 1:2. Therefore, this ratio would be also 1:2, which means this height will be also 8. The total height will be 16. So the total weight of the cone is 1/3 pi r square, which will be 6 square into the height, which is 16, minus, I need to take this cone, 1/3 pi r square, which is 3 square into the height, which is 8. Yeah, minus 1/3 pi 6 square into the height, which is equal to 3. This look very common. Actually, let me take 1/3 pi outside. So you'll get 6 square in 16, 6 square and 3. That'll be 6 square into 13. So that'll be 6 square into 13 minus 3 square into 8. Okay, 3 square into 8. 3 2s are 6. 9 4s are 36. 2. Okay, so that'll be 6 square into 13 minus 6 square into 2. That'll be what? 36 into 11. 11 into pi divided by 3. That'll be 12. 12 into 11. 1, 2, 3. 132 pi. Okay. ASV arbitrary point acute angle PQR. Arbitrary point. Okay. PQ. Okay. PQ. Let T be the point on intersection of QR. Let's take middle. Intersection of QR. What intersection of QR? Let T be a point of point of intersection QR and the straight line. Shall I do this? C can take a value 1, 2, 3, 4, so on and so forth. कहाँ तक जाएगा? 13, 14, 16 3s are 48. 16 3s are 48. Which means A plus 2. No. Third round. This I check, no? This we did. ABC are 3-pointer circles such that that's a circle. ABC are with center O. ABC are 3 circles that the angle subtends by the chord AB and AC are 90 degree and 110. So AB is saying is 90 degree and he's saying AC is 110 degree. There are two cases. No, two cases ho jayega na. So it'll be this will be AB. One case is AC is 110 degree AC. So AC can be something like this, 90 and 100, something like this. No, this can be 110 degree. This is AC, or it can be AC like this. No, this can be C, 110 degree. Further, there is no either A or B. Further, suppose the center O lies in the interior of BAC. Oh, great. So this is not the case. This one, no, it is lying interior of BAC. What then? Angle BAC. BAC. What is there? This is 90, which means this has to be 45. This has to be 45. This is 110. What remains is 70. Has to be equally distributed. This will be 35. 45 plus 35 is 80. That's it. Okay. Shall we do brute force of maths? It went through my mind to do. Shall I do brute? Mind is not working. So now only brute force of maths. It will be x square minus 3x plus 1 equal to 0. The x will be what? Minus b plus minus root of b square minus 4ac. 9 minus 4 divided by 2a. So x will be 3 plus or minus root of 5 divided by 2. So one value is 3 plus root 5 divided by 2. Another value is 3 minus root 5 divided by 2. Then does not seem either or option. Which means let's take one and see what happens. So this is the value of x. X cube. Shit. Iska cube. Which means 1 by 2 cube into 3 plus root 5 the whole cube. A plus B the whole cube. A plus B the whole cube. A cube plus 3A square B plus 3A B square, which is 5. B cube, root 5 cube, square into 1, 5 root 5. So let's add all this. This is 27 plus 9 3s are 27 root 5 plus 9 5s are 45 plus 5 root 5. So 27 plus 5 root 5 is 32 root 5 plus 27 plus 45. 45, 27, 2, 4, 72, 72. Okay, so now I plug in there. Divided by 8, not divided by 8. So which means 72 divided by 8 is 9 plus 9 plus 4 root 5. Very good. X cube is 9 plus 4 root 5. Dear God. So this will be 9 plus 4 root 5 into 9 plus 4 root 5 minus 18. Very good. So this will become 9 plus 4 root 5 into 4 root 5 minus 9. So that will be minus of 9 plus 4 root 5 into 9 minus 4 root 5, no? Which means a square minus b square. Minus of a square is 81, b square is 4 square is 16, 16 to 5 is 80, minus 1. Five minutes. I'm genuinely tired. And I've got so much time, I don't know what to do. Let's do this. Why did I write 64? I forgot. So let's start again. P is a product of 10 consecutive. So let's say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 numbers here. 10 consecutive. Which means what? Which means, and if 2 raised to a is one of the factors of P, it's a product. Then maximum value 10 consecutive. 10 consecutive, it doesn't matter, no? There will always be 5 even numbers and 5 odd numbers. So I need to have maximum power. So 2 raised to 2 raised to, that is why 64. 2 raised to how much? 64. 2 raised to 2, 4, 8, 16, 32, 64, 6. 2 raised to 6 is 64. So I need to put 64 somewhere. Where will I put 64? Can I put him anywhere? Shall I put 64 here? 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 72, 74, 76. 64 is the multiple of 4. Which means I will get 1 multiple of 4. I will get... What did I do? Acha, missed. 70, 72 and 74. I'll get 3 multiple of 4. I think this is what it is. Can I get 4 multiple? I can't get 4 multiple of 4, no? I can't get. So this will have 6 guys, 6 factors. 66, 2 into 33, 1, 64, 68, 68, 68, 4, no? 34, one more, 4. 4 I'll get here. 70 I'll get 2. 72 I'll get 4. And that's it. 6 plus 4 is 10, 11, 12, 13. What is this? What? 2 raised to 6. 6, 7. Shit. Gejo, what nonsense are you doing? Mind is not working. 68 is 2 into something. How many powers of 2? 1 power of 2. 1 power of 2. Sorry, 2 powers of 2. 2 powers of 2. 70 gives me 1 power of 4. 72 is a multiple of 4. So 2 powers of 2. And what is 7? This is not doing. 64, 66, 68, 70, 72. 2 powers of 2. So 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, 11. Should I do this again? Now 72 is, yeah, 72 has got 2 powers of 2. 70 has got 1 power of 2, 68 has got 2 powers of 2, 66 has got 1 power of 2, and 64 has got 6 power of 2. 8. Yeah, 72 has got 8, no? Yeah, leave it. I'll leave it. Well, we reached the end. So let me just go back and count 12 minutes. 1. I didn't do this. That's 2 factors A and B. Let's do this. No, this. I got 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. This has got 6 powers of 2. This has got 1 power of 2. This has got 2 powers of 2. This has got 1 power of 2. This is 8, which has got 3 powers of 2. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Sorry, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Can I get 14? I can't get 14. No, how will I get one more? I think 13. Okay, let's do it. Achha. 11 minutes. Oh, 1 sec. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I didn't do this. I did this, no? Achha, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, with your help, 15, 16, 17, this is 17, I didn't do this, 17, the timer is gone. 17, oh, let's go down, 17, 17, 17, 18, 19, 20, I did 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32. I'm tired. So I have 10 minutes left. I'm tempted to do that. Let's do that, Ella. Where is that? 78 to 81, I think, no? 78 to 81. 78 to control A. 78 to 81. 78 to 81. Where the hell is it? Oh, 78. Russia? Not you. 91 to 93. Yeah, Alfonso. I have no idea. I have no clue. But if I'm able to do some 2, 3, it'll go to, I'm not sure. Control P. So 9 minutes. Okay, a lot of time. Aram se. Mr. Alfonso has 6 cars. Says that each car is a different brand. The cars with Mr. Alfonso are of 6 brand C, F, H, M, B and H in the months of January and February in the year 2008. Mr. Alfonso drove exactly 1 car each day. The following table gives detail about the days in January and February 2008 on which he did not drive a car. But he did not drive Chevrolet on Sunday, Monday, Wednesday and Friday. Given that January 1st of January is Tuesday. So we need calendar. Also know number of days in which this guy drove a car is. This is okay, no? This is okay, no? This is okay, no? HO is greater than ME. Let's do this. What is saying? HO, and then he is saying ME. We'll do right in the same order. This is what is the number of car is drawn, no? Okay. CH, then you draw BM, then you draw HY, then you draw FE. Okay, let's try this. Sorry for this, huh? Habit. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So we need to fill something more, no? So let's leave it like this. Come, okay. So So let's quickly go. Honda, HO, Honda, Sunday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Sunday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Sunday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Sunday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. ME. 7 minutes. Okay, it's okay. Tuesday, Monday, Wednesday, Thursday. Tuesday, Monday, Wednesday, Thursday. Why can't I say Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday? Idiot. CH. Where are you? Sunday, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Sunday, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. One mistake and you're screwed. BM. Friday, Monday, Saturday, Tuesday. Shit. Friday, Monday, Saturday, Tuesday. Friday, Monday, Saturday, Tuesday. Friday, Monday, Saturday, Tuesday. You can't shout in the actual test, no? You can whisper. Who's next? Hyundai. Or Hyundai. Or Hyundai. Focus. Sunday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Saturday. Sunday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Saturday. Sunday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Saturday. Sunday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Saturday. Who's left? Oh God. FE. Last, he had a Ferrari. And he bloody drove Hyundai more than Ferrari. Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, Monday. Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, Monday. Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, Monday. Now we need the... What happened to that? Okay. We need a table. We need a calendar. Shall we just create a calendar? Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Oh, Kanta, January 1st was we have 6 minutes. No, this is okay. Let's create a calendar. January 1st was a Tuesday. Brute force. I'm making calendar. January 1st was a Tuesday. Jan. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31. Okay. Makes sense. Plus 7, no? 8, 15, 22. Oh, makes sense. Now the February has to start from Friday. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9. Okay, but 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 28, 28, 29, 29, leap year, no, leap year, 29. Perfect. So how many Sundays are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 Sundays. How many Mondays? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 Mondays. How many Tuesdays? I don't know, but that will be useful. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 8 Tuesday. Wednesday would be 5, 4, 9. Thursday would be 5, 4, 9. Friday would be 4, 5, 9. No? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 because of the leap year. And Saturday will be 8. Is it okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 9, 4 are 36. 8, 3 are 24, 36 plus 24. Perfect. Total number of days, 31 there, 29 there, 60 days, no? Okay, let's go ulta, upar. Honda is 25%, 1/4. 1/4 is 15. So Honda is 15. So we need some. Who is next? Hyundai is 10, which is easy. 6. And who is this guy? BMW is 15. Middle of 9. Okay, BMW is 9. Okay, this is what we know. Okay, let's 4 minutes, 3 minutes. Given that number of days in January 2008, in January 2008, on which Mr. Alfonso drove the car of brand Honda is the maximum. What is the number of January? Honda is the maximum. January he has to do Monday, Tuesday, and Saturday. He finished the Monday and Tuesday. How many Mondays? 4 Mondays. How many Tuesdays? 5 Tuesdays. How many Saturdays? 4 Saturdays. So he finished 5, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. He has to take 15, which means in February he has to do 2 more. Yeah, okay. If Alfonso drove the car of brand Chevrolet on all possible Saturdays in Jan 2008. Okay, let's do this here. All possible Saturdays on January. This is Chevrolet fellow, no? And all possible Thursdays in Jan plus February. What is the number of days on which he drove Ferrari? shit. Let's find out. Saturday. Kitna Saturday in January? There are 4 Saturdays in January. 4? No, one second. That's Sunday. 4 Saturdays in January. And how many January Thursdays in January plus February? Thursdays, January plus February is 9. Which means 4 plus 9 is equal to 13. Which means what is it? Chevrolet drove 13. If Chevrolet drove 13, this guy Nestle has to be 14 because they are in ascending order, no? This guy has to be 14. So how much is this? So I have to just add 15 plus 14 is 29, 29, 39, 40, 41, 42, 42 plus 9 is 51, 51 plus 6 is 57, what left is 3, Ferrari 3. What is the difference in maximum and minimum possible number of days on which Mercedes, where are you? Maximum to दिख रहा है 14. Maximum is 14. Minimum can it, if it is 10, this has to be 11. That's the minimum, no? If it is 11, let's look at this. 15 plus, how much is the rest of them? Rest of them is 50, oh? Rest of them has to be 30. So which means if it is 11 and if it is 10, 11 plus 10 is 22, this has to be equal to 8, which is not possible. So which means this, the maximum this guy can take is 5. 1 minute. Leave it. 1 mark. So I don't know. So I added 2 more. The last 10 minutes. That's it. So we are okay. So that's it. Alright, so I'll probably, for you guys, I'll review it. For the guys who are watching this presentation, I think I'll put it up on the site. Thank you so much. So let's start.